Let me pull it up on my PC. Hi Venus, hi Juanita. Okay, so I'm live. I wasn't sure if it actually like, because I can't tell if the other stream has even deleted itself yet. Hold on. I feel like there might be something actually going on with YouTube, because even like trying to get the stream to delete is like not even like working. Like, I do think some of it's OBS, but like I think there's something up even with YouTube. I don't know. Hold on, let me, sorry, I'm like holding the phone here. Yeah, that was really weird. Yeah, because I'm trying to remember exactly the order of events here. Like, I opened up OBS and like, you know, I had like video.ninja or whatever the heck it's called for the phone cam, and sorry, I'll try to you know, I had it set up so like my YouTube account is connected, so like it you know, it had the stream, like the like Let's Draw Mangle stream and everything was already like pulled up in OBS and everything. Like, don't get me wrong, like I'm new at like OBS and stuff, like, but like, you know, I did take the time to like learn how to use it and stuff. And I don't know what was going on, because like it kept saying like just can't connect to YouTube, and I was like, well, that doesn't make any sense because you did, like, you know what I mean? Because like the stream was pulled up, but it just kept saying like, no, we just can't connect to YouTube, and I was like, okay. So then like I tried to like pull up like YouTube Studio through OBS, and it was just like a gray screen. And then I'm just moving stuff around here, since we'll have to reconfigure all of this. Yeah, it was like a gray screen, and then it started telling me that like it needed like microphone and camera access and stuff, and I was like, but you do have those things. Like, what do you mean? Like, I don't know. Like, I can't figure out if it was OBS or YouTube or both or my PC. It could also be my PC. I will say everything was running like so slow just now that it was almost unusable. I don't know. I'm like so confused. I mean, I guess like if I had to guess, like I probably didn't set something up right in OBS Studio. I thought I did though. So I don't know. 10 hours of Jamie hating OBS. Yeah, like that was so like irritating. I don't understand like what happened there. Yeah, I don't know. I might have to like maybe like watch a YouTube tutorial or something. Like I guess the only problem is I don't know what the problem was. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even know if it was OBS or if it was YouTube. Love your necklace. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I tend to wear a lot of necklaces like at once. I know you don't see that when I cosplay, like, because it's not like me dressed as my usual self, but yeah, I'm like known to wear a lot of jewelry. OBS is designed to break right when you need it. Yeah, like, I'm a little annoyed that like that was like my first try and that's how it goes apparently. Like it didn't even let me, well, I still have OBS pulled open, like I just want to see, like, I don't know, like OBS is currently active. Shut down. Yeah, shut down. You didn't do anything. What do you mean? Yeah, like I don't really understand like what even happened just now, because it seemed like every time I tried to do something, it just made up a new problem, if that makes any sense. So I don't know. It sucks because in the like actual like OBS studio mode, it looked fine. Like my webcam was on, it was filming this angle, video.ninja was actually working, I could see the phone screen, like everything looked fine, but it just kept saying like it can't connect to YouTube, and then I would do things to connect it to YouTube and YouTube would be like, we don't know what you're talking about, and like, and then it kept telling me to change permissions for things, and I would just get like grayed out boxes where I couldn't actually select anything. I was like, well, I can't change anything if you also won't let me change anything, you know what I mean? I was like, literally not one thing has made sense in the last 15 minutes. I don't understand. So I don't know, like I just, yeah, I'll try to figure it out, because like obviously I would really like to like make this sort of thing work, you know, like I want to be able to do like, you know, these kinds of art live streams that I was like hoping to do, but I guess I kind of also don't know what to look up as far as what to fix, because I don't know what the problem was. I don't know. I'm not sure what to do now. Hey everyone, sorry, I know there's like a bunch of people here I probably haven't said hi to. Mel's Eyeliner, hi. Dana. Welcome back, Braxton, hi. Sorry, well, there's a lot of people in the chat here. What is the lipstick? You know, I'm not sure. This is a really old lipstick, actually, like, by Concrete Minerals. It's a vegan lip tint. I don't know, I've had this thing for years, though. I don't even know if they still make this. Yeah. Yeah, it's technically a lip tint. I think this is actually, I used this in one of the cosplays, I think. Which one? Maybe Boozette? I can't remember. Anyway, so pretty. Oh, thank you, Moon the Kitsune. What am I drinking? It's just ginger ale. Diet ginger ale. It's pretty boring. I like ginger stuff though, so you'll often catch me drinking like, well, just like spiced things in general. Ginger ales, like Dr. Peppers, like those kind of flavors. But man, yeah, what a bummer. Like, because I was so happy. I saw like the Mangle drawing stream had like 10 likes already. I was like so excited. I was like, oh, people actually were interested in this, because I didn't know if like people were actually going to be interested in the drawing live stream at all, and like clearly everyone was, and I was like, yay. And then it, like everything like broke. Oh, hi Mom, glad you figured out how to do it. Yeah, sorry. I know my mom texted me being like, is everything okay with the stream? And I was like, I don't even know how to answer that question. You like Cole and Mel's eyeliner? Yeah, Cole is good. Yeah, sorry. I'm trying to think like how to tackle this now. Are y'all discussing the mod situation? I'm pretty picky about that. Sorry. I have some like mental rules about all that stuff. But yeah, and I'm just trying to think like, so the Lego live stream that I did also like kind of had that situation, right, of like camera needed to be at me and also at a thing I was doing, and that worked fine, but that was partially because I was like, the camera was really far back and I was like standing. I don't know if that would really work with drawing, especially because like, you know, the drawing's like upside down then. Like part of the advantage of like using a phone camera is that like, you can have it like, you know, oriented towards the viewer. Voice is breaking. Oh, my voice always sounds like that. It's one of the reasons I'm like always drinking liquids and things during streams. Like I lose my voice really easily. It's like constantly like cracking and stuff like that, which like kind of sucks because like, you know, I have C2E2 this weekend, like Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm pretty positive that like by the end of Sunday, I will like have completely lost my voice from like 3 days of like just nonstop talking. Like you cast spells, yeah. I have a very like witchy style. Yeah, a very like gothic, sometimes scene. Actually, I tend to be a little bit more scene maybe, but yeah. But yeah, sorry, I'm just like, I'm still trying to like kind of just like piece together in my head how to tackle this. Cause like I still want to do an art stream, but I don't really know how to. How does one do a vertical art stream, you know? I mean, I guess like, no, that'd be weird. You need an elaborate mirror setup. Can you imagine just have like 15 different mirrors like all just bouncing off each other? Very disrespectful for a woman. Is someone being disrespectful? I didn't notice, sorry. Love your style. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I mean, I guess like since like, you know, we're just sort of stuck in a situation now, just like we'll do the best we can for like a couple hours or something. Like I could still like work on the drawing and just kind of like show what I'm doing like every now and then and stuff, but you know, it's not ideal. Gosh, I wish I knew like why. I don't know, like I wish I knew what the problem was. Can we swear here? It doesn't personally bother me. I don't know if it bothers other people. 20 likes? Oh, is there more likes? Sorry, actually. Oh yeah, there is, sorry. I didn't even notice. Oh, thank you all so much. Yeah, that was sad. Like we started off with 10 likes and the other one I was like, oh cool, that never happens. Usually I start with like 3. So I was like, oh, that's such a like bummer that like now we've like lost that stream after I went and made a thumbnail and everything. Can't have both. Oh, I wonder. Wonderful smile. Oh, thank you. Yeah, yeah, it sucks, you know, because like with C2E2 and stuff, I'm not gonna have time to figure out how to fix this like issue this week. Like unfortunately, like if I wasn't able to get it to work today, like it's gonna be a while before I ever figure out how to get this to work, because yeah, tomorrow I have to finish packing and everything, and Thursday I have to go set up, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday I have to do the show. So like that's why I was trying to like cram in like one more stream before all of that. But yeah, I don't really know what the issue was. Are we allowed to swear? Yeah, like I said, like it doesn't bother me. I don't know if swearing bothers other people. I've been swearing like a sailor since I was like 8 years old, so definitely doesn't bother me at all. Mom, why would you say that? Don't tell people that. Ew. Yuck. Hi, is it like Kania, Kanaya? Do I remember you? That username does look familiar. I'm really bad at remembering usernames and stuff though, unfortunately. I do my best, but yeah, my memory tends to be kind of like scattered. Are there a lot of bots here? I can't even tell. Sometimes I can't tell what's a bot and what isn't. I feel like a lot of like humans seem like bots, so then it makes it even more confusing. I remember one time I like called out what seemed to be a bot on a TikTok live stream, and like it turned out there was a human on the other end, and they were like really offended that I thought they were a bot. And I was like, but you clearly were. You were clearly trying to act like a bot, so come on. Hi, Oski. Wait, is it like Oski, Whiskey? Oh, sorry, I never know how to pronounce anyone's name. I'm so sorry. Oh, my dad's here. Hi, Dad. Do I watch anime? Yeah, actually, okay, I guess that's one thing I can do at least, is I can easily show sketchbook stuff even if I'm on a vertical stream. Because yeah, I just finished, I know I was like 10 years late to the party on that one, but I finished watching the Madoka Magica, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. I watched all 12 episodes of that, and the Rebellion movie. Like I said, I know, super late, like most people had already watched it by now. But yeah, that was like one of the like illustrations I was doing, was like I did a mommy illustration. It's shiny gold. And then I had there was like a page of like doodles that I did. I was just like messing around. So yeah, I do watch anime. I often don't have time to watch like a lot of anime, but like when I do have time, like in this case where I was like, yeah, I think I can carve out like 12 episodes in a movie, I could do that. Like I do watch anime. That being said, someone suggested to me like this might be like maybe my next art task here, because like someone who saw this illustration, they said that I should do a series with like all 5 of the main girls, but like with like an emphasis on like the witchy stuff, like if possible, which I do think is a very interesting idea. I do like to do a good old series, like some of y'all know my Danganronpa art series, for example. I like that kind of thing. So yeah, doing like a 5 illustration Madoka Magica series I think would be pretty fun. I keep picturing it with like an Art Nouveau kind of style. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. If I do, I will say I would do a different mommy illustration. Like this was just a sketchbook thing. Like this is just like my new sketchbook I've been messing around with. I would actually do it on like my usual like 9x12 like Bristol paper. So yeah, I'd have to like probably come up with a whole new, it'd probably be similar to this. This was like a good jumping off point, but I would do a new mommy illustration. Yeah. I don't know, we'll see. I'll like start maybe like sketching out some ideas for that. How am I? I'm okay, I guess, just kind of irritated that I couldn't seem to get this to work. Ever done a collaboration with anyone? Well, yeah, because like my, I guess like day job, you could sort of say, like I do a lot of work in like the comics scene and stuff, so like I've worked, you know, like I've like collabed with like anthologies and stuff like that. Yeah, like been a part of like various teams and things. I tend to be solo, but yeah. I wish I had more like of my sketchbook done though, because like I'm taking this to C2E2 and like I don't have much to show for it. Like so far, like all I've got is just like a few pages. I've got like this one, this one. I know I shared like shorts videos of some of these. This one. So there's mommy, doodle page. The cheese. This is a recent one I did. This was actually inspired by the Madoka Magica like movie, the Rebellion movie. Some might, if you've seen that movie, you might like immediately be like, oh, I think I know what maybe inspired that. But yeah, I don't think I've shown this one like anywhere yet. So yeah, this is like a brand new one. It's like some detail work on it. But then yeah, like my next task as far as this sketchbook goes was gonna be Coral Mangle today. This was like the sketch that I had started, and I was hoping to ink it like today. I guess I can still try, you know, like with the phone view and everything. It's just what a shame. Like if I'd been able to get the 2-cam thing to work, like it looked perfect on my end. That's what's so frustrating is like I had the studio mode open and like all the different setups on my end were fine. So I could see like, you know, I had the like landscape on me just fine, and then like I had the phone camera like facing down at the Mangle illustration, and again it was like the way it was positioned, like it was upright, like, you know, perfectly facing viewers. Like it's such a shame that like I couldn't get it to work. I guess I probably should have done like a test stream of some kind in advance. I have been kind of pressed for time, so like I will admit, like there's certain things like that I just maybe haven't really got around to that I probably should have. But I don't know, that was just so bizarre that just nothing was working at all. I don't know why. I'm so good at this. Oh, thank you so much. Mangle. That's pretty much where my head's at lately. I'm just like, Mangle. Makes you annoyed when you can't draw, but I can mentally image. Yeah, it drives me nuts too. That's when I get like super frustrated if I'm like sketching something and no matter how many times I'm like doing it, it's not looking the way I picture it. Like I start to get so mad. I'm just like, why can't I do this? Seems like you're in Japan. Do you mean because of this thing? Yeah, I mean, I did live in Japan for years, so like I suppose some of that like aesthetic probably still bleeds into everything that I do, but yeah. You guys got the zoomies? I wonder where my cats are. They just got fed, so they're probably like sleeping it off. I don't know if we're gonna see them or not. Daily cat dose, exactly. But yeah, what a shame. But you know, I can try to still do something with this today. Like I guess there's really no reason not to give it a shot. It just might be a little awkward. I wish my desk had a little more space for this. It had a decent amount of space for a 2-camera setup. I don't know about this setup. Yeah, I'm in Chicago. Wait, does someone think I'm in San Francisco? Where would they get that from? But yeah, why do you think I'm in San Francisco? No, I'm in Chicago. I'm like infamously from Chicago. It comes up all the time. That's why I'm gonna be doing C2E2 this weekend. Like that's like, as far as the Repop shows go, like there's, you know, the 2 most famous ones, of course, are New York Comic Con and San Diego Comic Con. But C2E2 is like the Chicago one. It's like run by the same people and everything. So yeah, it's huge. It's very intimidating. I haven't done it in a while. I really hope it goes well. I'm gonna try to vlog the whole C2E2 thing. It'll be interesting. Piercings are so cool. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I have a lot of earrings. It's funny because like in cosplay, people usually can't see any of that because like I have like giant wigs on and stuff. But yeah, like outside of cosplay, like I have a lot of earrings. Yeah, I guess should I should I give it a shot with just like maybe just like rearranging things a little and trying to do some kind of inking here? Like, I feel bad, like I hate to like not draw anything, like love my Spamton NEO cosplay. Oh, thank you so much. Earrings are giving Rantaro, yes. Very that. Oh yeah, that's the other thing is I did, I mean, I don't want to do like a shameless plug here, but for anyone who knows my Danganronpa art series, I do have something kind of cool I could show. And my, and Spamton actually. Everything's like packed up right now, so it's all kind of like awkward, but what I got here. Okay, well first of all, yeah, so I got a bunch of new prints in. I'm not trying to sell y'all on anything, I'm just excited, they look cool. So like that Spamton NEO illustration I did recently, I finally got the gold foil print is here. It's so shiny. I was so happy when I saw how shiny it was. It's like a mirror. And then, yeah, for those who like might remember the Danganronpa art series I did, I know it took me a long time, like over a year, I think. Like I did, because there's 10 illustrations, right? And then 8 of them I made prints. And then I got held up on the last 2. But I finally did it. I finally made it happen. Find them. Quick here. Like I said, everything's packed up, so it's kind of like, because I have to like travel with all of this soon. I mean, not travel far, like it's a sort of local-ish show for me, but I have to get everything there, you know. Oh, there it is. Yeah, so I even like, I did like a bunch of touch-ups and stuff, and so I finally made Mew and Ibuki happen. I know I was super late, so yeah, here's the Mew one. I made foil out of all of the gears and everything. It's so shiny. Oh my gosh. And then yeah, the Ibuki one is this one turned out really fun too, like with all the like star details and stuff. It's so seen. But that's not all. Hold on, I do have something else. Let me just I think I have it. Do I have everything? Oh yeah, I do. So because I finally got all 10 of those prints, only took me like a year, I went ahead and made mini postcard size versions of all of them. So that's a thing that exists now. Yeah, these are like little like half-size ones. They're so cool because they make me think of like little like Danganronpa trading cards almost. Like, I don't know. I love it. I was so excited about these. So yeah, these are a thing that exists now. Like I said, I'm not trying to do a shameless plug here or anything. I mean, if anyone wants any of these, like you can go to my Etsy shop and stuff. If you're gonna be at C2E2 this weekend, you can just literally just buy them physically from my own hands. But yeah, I was just really excited about them. Like, yeah, I'm not like trying to like do a sale here or something. I just like, I don't know. I got these in the mail and was like, ah! I was just like so excited. They're so cool. That's all of them. So yeah, so all 10 of those. But yeah, like that's why like I want to do more like art streams and stuff though, because it's like this is what I do. You know, like like the cosplay stuff is like kind of a thing that came about, like, I don't know how to put it, like, the art thing came first, and then the cosplay stuff kind of like, I don't know, it's almost like the art thing kind of evolved into the cosplay thing over time, if that makes sense. But yeah, the art thing is like, that's like what I do. So it's like, I hope I can figure out how to get the like 2-camera OBS studio thing to work. Like I want to do like art streams. Like that's like my thing is art. Like I don't know, it's so sad. You might want a couple of those. Which ones are you thinking, Andrew? Oh, thanks for posting the link, Andrew. That's awesome. Thank you. I didn't even, I always forget to like, I should do, yeah. That's the thing when I say like I'm not trying to sell anyone on anything, it's because like I'm terrible at that sort of thing. Like, like I should have just, yeah, I could have just shared the link just now and didn't, because I didn't think of it. Yeah. I really gotta learn that stuff to think of that stuff. But yeah, no, yeah, I'll, you know, on Thursday, Andrew, we'll look over them. Because I'm very excited about those. They're so cute. Have you finished drawing Mangle because I'm late? No, yeah, so for any newcomers, I do apologize. Especially like if anyone is like, hey, you're live, but it's not that stream I saw earlier. Like the thumbnail and stuff. Like, yeah, I couldn't get it to work. I don't know why. I apologize. I had every intention of, yeah, doing a 2-camera Mangle. Like, I have the sketches right here. I haven't even started any inks on it because I could not get literally anything to work. Did I see your last comment, Reese? Wait, sorry, should I try to scroll up here? What did I miss? Oh, sorry. I'm not sure. Sorry, there's so much chat. But yeah, I guess I can still try to do some inking today, just as like a sorry that didn't work out kind of thing. Hi, Festive. Aw, thank you so much. That's very sweet. I accept the frog. I will indeed accept the frog. Yeah, let me like try to move some stuff around and then, yeah, we can like, even if it's not ideal, like I can try to like a little bit work on Mangle here. I'm just trying to think how best to do it. If I like kind of, okay, so like, that's the one thing I don't like about this new phone. Like, I love this new phone. The camera's amazing, but I think it's ridiculous that they moved the side buttons down. And the reason I think that's ridiculous is because had they asked literally anyone who is a human being and not a boardroom director of some kind about normal usage of phones these days, they would know that most people, you know, have phone holders of some kind, whether it's a tripod or like a phone grippy thing in their car or like a selfie stick, like just anything. Like, and if you have the little grippy things, then like they're gonna hit the buttons if the buttons are in a bad place. So I don't understand why they took the buttons from like up here to like down here, where they would just be guaranteed to get crushed by literally anything attempting to hold the phone. I think it's stupid. So yeah, it's like I'm trying to like position the phone, but it's like no matter what I do, like those buttons are right there. I'm like, who designed this? Apple. This table is so ugly. Hold on. Sometimes what I do in these situations, I would cheat. I have the sparkle scarf, and I'm like, ooh, ugly table. So, sparkle tablecloth on table. Hide the sadness. The reason the table's like that is because this is a really cheap IKEA table that I've had for like 10 years, and I have done a lot of things that have scratched the heck out of it. Oh, I really need to get a new desk. Like this like IKEA desk is so old, and like it's so cheap. It's actually not connected to the legs. Like there's 4 legs and then just like a giant slab of wood, just like, look at this, just precariously balanced on top of the legs. Not ideal. But yeah, sometimes when I'm like taking photos of things and stuff, if I'm like, oh gosh, they can see how cheap and sad this table is, like I'll just put like sparkle scarf to the rescue. Sorry, some people heading out. Oh, bye, Diogen. I still feel like I'm saying that wrong. I know I was told how to say it, and I feel like I forgot what I was told, and then I linked Tactic. Me with the usernames. I'm so sorry. Okay. So let me push this back. I have like my laptop here. I'm trying to like move it in a way that I'm not like gonna accidentally push any buttons and like do something to the stream. Well, I will say, like, I don't know if this is like, maybe someone can answer this actually. Is it okay to be logged in on the phone camera stream, mobile stream, and the desktop stream? Because I was a little paranoid about that, so I always open up the stream in a different account on desktop if I'm streaming on mobile. But like, it's probably fine if I am live in both of them, right? I don't know. So I'm just trying to like see if there's a way I can shift this so that it's like more visible in general. So much of it is like cut off, you know? It's like hanging off the table. Guess if I just keep like lowering that. Jeez. Let's see, how does that look? I'm like checking it on the like desktop thing here. Well, you know, I guess at least like if things had to go kind of sour here, at least it was Mangle, because if you think about it, Mangle being upside down for you all is actually kind of canon accurate, isn't it? Mangle does like to hang upside down. Like, it's kind of making me laugh because, like, I will admit, like, ever since the FNAF 2 movie teaser came out, I've been, like, rewatching all of, like, Markiplier's, like, FNAF playlist. And I'm actually on, like, I'm on FNAF 3 right now of his playlist. So I was just watching, like, FNAF 2. So, like, there was definitely a lot of upside down Mangle in my, like, recent memory. So, yeah, so I'm like, I'm checking on my desktop here just to see how it looks. Like, definitely not ideal. What is that weird gap of, like, visible table? Is that? It just looks weird. Is it this? matter. Need to watch Markiplier play the older games. Yeah, the old playthroughs are great. They still hold up. They're hilarious. If anything, they're funnier now, like, with time. You know, because, like, when you watch them back now, there's, like, it was so different back then that it makes it, like, really interesting to watch it now. Keep watching the Security Breach. His playthrough of Security Breach is so funny. It was just like I felt so bad for the dev team on that one, because don't get me wrong, I know that the game had a lot of like bugs and stuff at the beginning, but not to that extent. It's like if there was like a bug or a glitch or anything, Markiplier accidentally found it. Just every time. Like, he just had the worst luck. I mean, I guess like lucky for us, like it made it funny, but I just felt so bad for him that it's like, I know other people were having some bugs and stuff, but just like not to that degree. Like, that was ridiculous. Welcome back, Mario. Hi, Clarissa. Joined late. Don't worry, I couldn't get the stream to work anyway for the first 15 minutes. I tried to do the like OBS 2-camera thing and just nothing worked. I don't even like, yeah. I guess just like my biggest frustration is like I'm a fixer. I like to fix. Like, if something doesn't go wrong, I will go into must fix this mode just forever until I do the thing. But I don't know what to do in this case because I don't know what the problem was. It seemed like there was 50 problems all barely related to each other. Like, I want so badly to like go watch a tutorial or search some stuff up, but I don't even know where to start. Like, not one single thing seemed to work, and I just kept getting grayed out drop-down menus I couldn't open. At one point I tried to open YouTube Studio and just got a white rectangle with nothing. There was just nothing. I don't know. I don't know what happened. How old am I? You don't even want to know. Ancient. Like, on death's door, I'm so old. Okay. What are you streaming on? Well, right now I'm just on mobile, unfortunately. It's not what I wanted, but yeah. What a shame. I'll try to figure it out. I'm not a quitter. I will try to figure it out. But in the meantime, like, I'll at least get some work done on this Mangle, right? Like, we're here. We might as well. Just pretend that they're hanging upside down. That's how we're gonna go about this. Pretend that I totally drew this upside down to represent Mangle hanging upside down, and that I'm not just dealing with a mobile stream that I didn't intend to do originally. Yeah, sorry, I needed eraser here. I'm gonna, something that I like to do is, like, I put down all these pencils, and then I kind of, like, sweep the top layer of pencil off. Partially because, like, it makes it easier to see what I'm doing with the inks, but also I hate pencil smears. I hate pencil dust. I hate everything about it. It's like an irrational, like, pet peeve of mine. Like, I don't know what it is. It just drives me crazy. Like, if I get, like, all that, like, pencil on my hand and there's smears on the paper, it, like, makes me so mad. So just, like, bear with me. Like, it's gonna look like I'm erasing the sketch, and I'm not, I promise. I'm just taking off, like, just, like, this top layer of dust. Hi, Ducky, welcome back. I guess you're just in time, because I mostly just spent the last, like, 25 minutes complaining about how nothing worked, and that the stream wasn't working the way it was supposed to. But now I'm finally actually gonna tackle this illustration. I might as well, because like I was saying earlier, like, I want to bring this sketchbook with me to C2E2, even though there's not much in it. Like, I can still let people, like, look at it and stuff. So it'd be nice to have this Mangle illustration done, or at least partially done. I'm not emo, I'm a casual goth cosplayer. I mean, I'd say I'm probably pretty emo. I don't really know where on the spectrum I fall as far as goths and emos go, and like scene kids. I'm somewhere in all of that, but like I've never been easy to like categorize, I guess. I tend to just tell people I'm goth because that's like the easiest, broadest way to put it. Yeah, you can kind of see it's like I'm not erasing this, right? I'm just like kind of fading it out, I guess you could say. It's just gonna make things a lot cleaner for me, which is what I want. At least we can like make this work though, right? Like if I try again to do an OBS stream and we have the same issue, like, you know, even if it's not ideal, like we don't have to like call it for the day. Like we can still kind of do a stream of some kind. Okay, that's probably good enough. Yeah, sorry, I know it makes it like harder for y'all to see, but when the inks go down, that'll change. Alrighty. Got your Hot Topic stuff today? Heck yeah, Gur hoodie. Oh, that's awesome. I love Gur. Of course I do. I'm an elderly goth. We're like required by law to love Gur. Looks like you're erasing nothing. Well, here's how it looks now. So you can see like the like under pencils are kind of like still there. Do I play any games? If so, what is your favorite? I mean, unfortunately, I rarely have time to play games. Yeah, that's the only thing that kind of sucks about like when you do a lot of content creation, it's like all your time goes into that. So it makes it hard to like watch shows, watch movies, play games. Like, yeah, your time kind of gets cut down a lot. But I do like video games. Trying to think what the last one was that I played. I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm not playing like any like online games and stuff right now. Like I know I've been asked in the last few streams geez, about you know, if I play like Minecraft and stuff like that, and it's like in Roblox, and it's like I just don't have time, I'm sorry. Which, yeah, it's a shame because so much of the content that I make is actually video game related. Like, you know, I've got the Danganronpa art series that I do, like Undertale and Deltarune art and stuff, like Five Nights at Freddy's. Like, it's almost like the majority of the art and cosplay stuff that I do is video game related. It's just like the amount of time I have to actually play games is so small, if ever. Love your outfits, love the makeup. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, the funny thing is, this is how like I normally like dress if I'm not just like sitting around at home, like, you know, if I'm like streaming or if I'm out somewhere or like doing things. It's just, yeah, y'all usually never really see me in my like normal attire because I'm always either in cosplay, or if it's a get ready with me, then I'm like completely just not done up in any way and then get into a cosplay. So yeah, it's kind of funny that like it's happened this way. Okay, so I guess, yeah, I don't know how far I'm gonna get with the inks here, since I know this isn't like ideal the way that this ended up, but you know, I can do this for like a couple hours or something. I do still have a lot of C2E2 prep to do, but yeah, we can at least get the basics down. See, that's another thing, is I did have like some references pulled up for Mangle too, just in case. I don't know how much I really need them, but yeah. Okay, so I was just checking that like those windows hadn't like closed themselves down or something. All right, I guess I'm just gonna start with, oh, sorry, you know, I know people are always asking about like the supplies and stuff that I use. The main things that I used, which is what you're about to see me using, is I like to do everything with like the tiniest tips possible. So the main two tools that I use is, I'm still not entirely sure what this thing is called. It's because the thing is like, it's not even in English, but this is like a zebra, it's like a brush pen of some sort, because it's like this tip, it's like not quite a pen, not quite a brush, it's like flexible. I don't really know what the technical term is for it, but I tend to use these a lot for like contour lines, and then for all the small details, the handy dandy classic microns. I know most people use these actually, but yeah, I like to use almost exclusively the 005 with the like microscopic little tiny tip on it. The only problem is like, because this tip is so small, I break them at least once per drawing, so I end up like buying these in bulk because I just go through so many of them. So yeah, let's just like get some like basic lines down here at the very least. But yeah, I don't truly know how far we're gonna get today, but you know, at the same time, this is just a sketchbook. I'm not doing like a hardcore illustration here, so it's not the end of the world if like this is a little messy or, you know, like not perfect. I mean, because isn't that kind of like the point of a sketchbook, right? Like, it's a little like less, what's the word? I don't know why I keep thinking commitment. That's not the right word. It's a little less like, I don't know. It's supposed to be a little more stress-free, right? Like casual, something like that. If that makes any sense. Like it's okay if it's like far from perfect. It's just a sketchbook. So yeah, so like, just to kind of like show what I'm doing here, like, so I just drew just one wire there. Just, I'm kind of just like testing out, like just getting kind of like warming up a little. But like, because that's like kind of a brush-ish tip, you can see like the line weight. I was able to change it just with like a few lines, but I'm super picky, and like those lines aren't quite exactly what I wanted, so I know this is gonna seem really, really excessive, but I take my 0.005 and I go back over those lines until I get exactly the line weights I want. This is why everything I do takes a really long time, because I am really picky. Probably too picky. I know I should learn to just go with the flow and be like, that's the line you put down, just accept it, but oh, I can't seem to do it. Everything has to be the way I want it. So yeah, there's just like a lot of like back and forth that I do between like that slightly thicker pen and then just like these tiny, tiny little details here. And here I was saying how like, oh, the sketchbook, it's okay if everything's like a mess, and then I like kind of ate my words immediately by being really picky, but it's my sketchbook, I can do what I want. Where's the clown juice? Yeah, sorry about that. I ran out of time to wash the tumbler. Like it's like over in the kitchen right now. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't want to like get germs or anything, so yeah, you can't really put that thing in the dishwasher or anything like that. I mean, maybe you could, but I don't know. I wouldn't really want to risk it, but I was kind of in a hurry because I was attempting to do this new sort of stream that didn't work out. I was like, oh, I'm gonna need like 5-10 minutes to work out any issues. That didn't end up being true. Turned out I couldn't work out any of the issues at all. So yeah, I promise that in the next stream there will definitely be clown juice. I promise. This was just a hectic situation. I do apologize. I truly don't know even what the problem was or what happened with that. I really wanted so badly to like get the 2-camera stream thing to work. It sucks too, because like since I'm doing C2E2 Friday through Sunday, there's probably going to be a lot of like, I mean, I guess I should say, I hope there will be new subscribers to this channel, because I'm going to be talking to like literally thousands of people, and like they'll get like my business card, which will have like my link tree, and like, I mean, that's kind of why they're there, is like they want to, like most people are kind of like stopping by to find my socials and stuff. And so, you know, if any of them like find me at C2E2 and then they go online and find my socials and they're like, oh, she does art streams, it's like the first thing they're gonna see is me spending like 25 minutes apologizing for how I tried to do an art stream and totally failed. So it's not a good look from like a professional standpoint. Oops. I probably should have just waited until after C2E2 to even try a new type of stream style, but I was being stubborn. And look where that got me. Oh well. At least I tried. But yeah, that being said, because of C2E2, I won't have time to stream again for quite a while. So yeah, I guess it's also a shame that like this is sort of how we're gonna have to like leave things for a bit. Cause yeah, I have to set up Thursday. The show is Friday, Saturday, Sunday. There's no way I'm gonna be streaming on Monday, I gotta be honest. Usually like the day after a show like this, I'm just, well, first of all, I tend to lose my voice completely. But also I just tend to be like kind of like dead to the world. I'm gonna need like a sleep day, basically. Monday's gonna be just like a Jamie passes out completely day. So yeah, I don't know when my next stream is, but unfortunately it's gonna be at least a week from now, if not more. But that's just how these convention weeks tend to go, unfortunately. But as I have mentioned before, I'm going to try vlogging the whole C2E2 experience. I've never tried that before. I've never, yeah, actually, like I've never even, usually the only thing that I end up filming at these shows is like just maybe a little bit of cosplay content if I can. Maybe like some shots of like my display. That's usually about it. I've never attempted to like vlog or like actually like just follow along with whatever random experiences are happening. So I don't know, we'll see how it goes, but I'm gonna try. Because I know that is something that this channel is lacking, is like long form content of any kind. It's too bad because I actually had a bunch of video clips of various things that I was going to like make vlogs out of, but now that I have this new phone camera, I'm realizing all my old content looks terrible because it was all filmed on the old phone. So I'm not too keen on sharing some of that anymore. I think I'm just gonna have to like start from scratch now as far as like vlogging on this channel goes, but that's okay. As y'all could see from the way today went, it's all just really, really experimental. We're just trying stuff. Sometimes that stuff works. Sometimes it really doesn't work at all, like today. But that's fine. It's a newer channel. We're allowed to make mistakes. Or just have things not go well. What are you drawing? Yeah, so for any newcomers, I know I kind of graded out a lot, but I'm working on this illustration of Mangle from Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm just doing inks right now. We'll see if I end up like being able to finish today. It'll depend on how long the stream goes. We'll see. I guess in part, we'll see like how just like attendance and stuff for the stream is like in general. Because Because yeah, I wasn't able to like set this up the way that I wanted to, which would have been a much more interesting and dynamic view, I guess you could say, of the drawing process. So if this ends up just like, you know, clearly being like too boring and stuff, you know, I will call it, I guess you could say. Because I might even just work on some of this at the show, maybe? I don't know. I mean, I kind of wanted to leave the sketchbook. Well, I mean, I was originally planning on leaving the sketchbook out at C2E2, but there really isn't much in here yet, so I don't really know if it's worth it. I wonder if it would be better for me to just, like, be working on a sketch in the sketchbook, and then if people ask about it, I can just be like, oh, check it out, and then, like, show them stuff in here. It might be a better use of the sketchbook for now, until it has more pages filled out. It's always good for me to be drawing at these shows if I'm in cosplay, because, Andrew, if you're still watching, you know why. You know what I'm about to say. No one ever thinks I'm the artist. It's super annoying, actually. I don't know what it is, but if I'm in cosplay and I am behind my own table in the artist alley, people just assume I'm just like an assistant, I guess, or like somebody's secretary or something. It's really annoying. So sometimes I have to like be actively drawing at my table just to avoid people assuming that the art wasn't made by me. And sometimes that doesn't even work. That's my favorite, is like when people come over and they're like, are you the artist? And I'm literally like drawing in front of them, like as they're asking, and I'm like, yeah. I don't know. So it's probably gonna be for the best if I'm working on some kind of drawing, because yeah, a lot of people seem to think you can't cosplay and do art, apparently. I run into this problem a lot. It's exhausting, I know, right? We should make a game out of it this weekend, like how many times I get asked about it. We should like keep a tally. Actually, we should keep a tally of how many times I get that really condescending response where like, you know, people like, oh, are you the artist? And I'm like, yeah. And then they go like, oh, you made all this? Oh, like I get that. I get the baby talk answer. That's always my favorite. Like, oh, look at you, you're such a big girl. You did all the art yourself? Yeah. Oh gosh. The show hasn't even started yet and I'm already like bracing myself for like the usual things that happen at it. Ah. It's okay. These shows are mostly good experiences. There's just little things like that where you're like, oh no, not this. Not this again. I know it's coming. I bet you day one, within the first hour, someone's gonna ask about me being the artist and not believe me, and someone's gonna baby talk at me. Every time. I think that's why like I don't mind when like the chat for these live streams gets like a little like bizarre. Like I'm used to it. I work at Comic-Cons and anime cons and stuff. I've seen it all, usually in person, so all of that kind of strange stuff happening in text form just like doesn't faze me at all. Love the outfit. Oh, thank you, Anita. Bombardillo, crocodile. I have no idea what that is, sorry. Cosplay can be a form of art. Yes, like that's where I stand on the issue. Like, I do realize that from an algorithm perspective, it's probably not great that I don't have like separate accounts for that stuff, right? Like a lot of times like people like, yeah, I guess, you know, like let's say someone does cosplay and art. They'll probably have a whole bunch of social media just for the cosplay stuff and a whole bunch just for the art stuff. I get that. And I know that that's probably better from like an SEO standpoint and all that stuff. But I don't like separating it. To me, it's just all art. And I'm not like trying to say that in some like pretentious like pinkies out kind of way. It's just like, I don't know. I mean, I guess like, especially like the way that like I do cosplay, it's like, yeah, but I like draw that stuff in advance and I like build that stuff, I paint stuff. Like, it's not even that different sometimes. Like, it's not even uncommon that like I draw something based on a cosplay I just made because I'm just like inspired, or like I get a cosplay idea from a thing I drew. Like, I don't know, I don't really want to like separate my accounts. I don't know, I'm sure like if there's any like social media managers watching, or like someone who like professionally works in like advertising and like maximizing SEO stuff and blah, blah, like they'd probably be judging me hardcore for all of this and be like, you're making it impossible for yourself to like grow and succeed and blah blah blah. But I don't know, to me the cosplay and art stuff is all the same, and that's why like I finally, because I didn't used to, but like now I finally have started cosplaying at my table in the artist alley. But I think that's why like it extra frustrates me when people seem to just like refuse to believe that a cosplayer in the artist alley also made the art. Is weird. And then they get condescending about it and talk to me like I'm 2 years old. It's like, bro, I don't even look that young. Why is baby talk coming out? Hey. So I'm just being really... The reason I'm being picky about these contour lines, by the way, is because, like, for those who are familiar with my art, you might know I have a style that I tend to do that involves, I'm a big fan of blacked out backgrounds. Probably too much. It's maybe a little too much my thing, and I should diversify a little. But the way I get away with those backgrounds is that I tend to put like a white outline around almost everything. So I have to be really, really picky about these lines, because if I don't do that now, then when I get to the white outline part of things, it's gonna get real messy. Here, I can probably show y'all what I mean just with the sketchbook even. 1 second. Just finish this line up really, really quick. Okay, yeah, here, I'll flip to like a earlier drawing. Let's see which one here would be like a good example of what I'm talking about. That's not a bad example. Yeah, so like with this one here, see how it's like, yes, there's the black background, but there's like, even around these lines, there's like this white outline. You can see it especially like in the boots, right? That's how I get away with constantly having, I mean, not always, like actually like the first drawing in here is a perfect example that like I don't always have a black background, like this one doesn't. But yeah, that's like part of how I get away with it, is like by being really, really careful about how I use the contour lines. So yeah, I have to be like really, really picky right now, just because if I'm not, then like it's gonna make my life really difficult later. Now luckily, I'll say like something that I do hear a lot is people will say like, oh, I don't want to ink things, or I'm scared to ink things because you can't make any mistakes. And I'm here to tell you that's not true. I do have a few tricks that I can use if something goes wrong, and that includes, you know, with this like white outline. So for example, if something were to go wrong and I just like messed up really bad right now, and then later on it becomes like a big problem, something like a Posca paint pen, a white paint pen, this can actually fix a lot of stuff with ink. In fact, actually, I have a good example of, like a recent example of when that thing really saved me. So, you know, I had that Spamton NEO illustration recently. So I'm pulling out the original. There's a print now, but here's the original. So, the Spamton NEO illustration. A bunch of stuff went horribly, horribly wrong, actually. It was terrible. So one of the things that happened was this neck here, I actually turned it completely like a dark gray. And then I realized I hated it. Like, hated it. So much so that, like, I couldn't look at this drawing for like 2 days. I like abandoned it because every time I looked at it, I got like sad. And then finally I like worked up the like determination, I guess you could say, to just be like, no, I don't accept this. We're fixing this. So I took that white paint pen and like went back over all of this. Like, it took forever, like, cause it's so tiny. But yeah, you can see like there's a little tiny maybe tinge of gray to it, but you pretty much can't tell that I like messed up and like had it dark gray at some point. So yeah, that's like an assurance I like to give people when they're like, oh, I'm too scared to try inking, or even just like traditional art in general because you can't make a mistake. Yeah, you can. I make mistakes all the time. There are ways to fix things. Like, sure, it might not be like as perfect as like correcting something digitally, but like you can get pretty close, you know? Oh, hi, Shotodeku. Sorry, I missed you there. Oh, hi, Dolly Chu. Hi. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I got my like little pink rhinestone. Since I'm like working on a Mangle drawing, I was like, oh, we should have some pink. Actually, fun fact, these pink nails I have right now, these are just the same from like when I did the Mangle stream. When was that? I think that was on Thursday, right? So that was like 5 days ago. I haven't taken that nail polish off or anything. Like, this is just the same nails from the Mangle streams. I'm literally just doing like Mangle hands. But yeah, I do apologize, like Dolly Chu, Shotodeku, any other newcomers here. I know this wasn't exactly what the stream was supposed to be. It was supposed to be me finally trying to do the OBS studio thing of like landscape webcam, have like webcam view at me, and then have like phone cam second screen down on this illustration I'm working on. I couldn't get anything to work, like to a weird degree. Like, as much as I'd love to just, like, I'm very self-deprecating. I'd be the first person to be like, I messed up, I made a bunch of mistakes, I didn't prepare something right. I feel like there's no way this one's all on me. Like, it was weird. Like there was even situations where like OBS and YouTube and stuff were telling me to do things, and then I would like click on those things and just get like grayed out screens or like just white empty rectangles that I couldn't do anything with. Like, I don't know what happened. So yeah, I do apologize. Obviously doing a vertical phone stream for working on a drawing is not ideal, I know. But I didn't want to like leave y'all completely hanging. Like, just because like the stream didn't work out as intended doesn't mean that, you know, we can't do anything today. So we're carrying on this way. The justification I keep using is that Mangle likes to hang upside down anyway, so just pretend that that's what this is. Sure, the finished illustration will be right side up, but for now, pretend it's upside down and that it was meant to be upside down. Like, man, like, I've never been good at technology, but I'm telling you, this one could not possibly have been completely my fault. I really did prepare and learn stuff and watch tutorials. I was ready for this, and everything looked perfect on my end, and then nothing would connect. Nothing would do as it was supposed to. I don't know what happened, but we're gonna figure it out, because like, you know, like, since this channel has been like somewhat growing, I will say I'm still in that era where every day I wake up to less subs than I started with, pretty much. I don't really know why I'm like bleeding subs right now, But like, you know, for the most part, like this channel has had a lot of growth. So, you know, like I'm trying to like shape it into a thing that I envision it being in the future, and that includes art stuff, you know? Like I want to have like a lot of like art streams and things, so I promise I will figure all of this out one way or another. It didn't work today, but I'm not giving up. I'm not a quitter. If anything, the fact that everything went wrong today means like now I'm in like angry mode, where like I can't rest until I fixed this issue. I will fix it. But yeah, for now, we can at least, because that's the other thing is for any newcomer that I was explaining before, because I have a very large Comic-Con this weekend that I have to like, literally tomorrow is the last day I can finish packing and preparing because I have to go set up on Thursday. There's like no way I'd be able to stream again for at least a week from today, probably more than that. I hate to say it. Because yeah, Thursday setup, the show is Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Monday, I'm probably just gonna sleep. So yeah, yeah, this will be the last stream for a little while, but that's okay. Maybe I can spend Monday trying to figure out the OBS problem. Maybe that'll be my Monday task. Like your drawing style. Oh, thank you so much, Celtic Pressure. That's a funny name. You're growing pink glitter under your eyes. Symptoms of the sleigh. I have sleigh disease. Yeah, I've got these like little gemstones here. It's actually my first time ever trying out these under lashes. I think they look pretty good, don't they? I don't usually wear lashes under my eyes. This is actually kind of unusual for me. I got them for free. They like, I bought something else and they just like sent me these like lower lashes and I was like, oh, I guess I could try that, but oh, they seem pretty cool. Yeah. Always willing to try new things. Just notice the star hairpins. Yeah, I use these in a lot of my cosplays actually. It's because like I have a giant bag of them, like literally like a giant bag of these like star pins. Looks so pretty. Oh, thank you so much, Glitch Share. Welcome back, Ariel. Yeah, apologies for anyone who was like left and come back. I know I haven't gotten very far here. I hate to say it, but this actually is like the speed at which I do art. It is a slow process. Like yes, like streaming it will slow me down a bit more than usual because I'm like chatting and like reading stream stuff and, you know, just like I'm not like 100% like in the zone like I would be if I was just like by myself, but that being said, it's always a slow process no matter what. But, you know, partially it's like traditional art just be like that. If I was doing this digitally, well, actually, I mean, I gotta be honest, like I do sometimes do digital art. Like I actually can do it. It's not really what I'm known for, so I tend to just do traditional art. It's like I'm pretty slow with the digital stuff too. It's not because I don't know how to do it. I'm actually like very well versed with like Photoshop and stuff. I think it's just because like, I don't know, my style is just very big on like very particular lines and things. There's a lot of pickiness that goes into it, and so as a result, everything just makes me very slow. You designing costumes? No, not today. I'm actually just working on this illustration of Mangle from Five Nights at Freddy's. But I will say that working on stuff like this often like does give me ideas for like costumes and things. Like it all kind of like goes hand in hand, you know? Which is why I don't like separate my like cosplay and art accounts, even though I should probably. But yeah, this is just like a sketchbook that I started pretty recently. Although I do realize that like the way I'm using it is like not exactly how one would normally use a sketchbook, because it's like I keep doing like illustrations in it. It's not very sketchbooky, but I guess it's just how I am. I don't know. I have some, like, I did have one page recently where I was like, because I had just watched Monica Magica for the first time, and I was like, Look, I finally used a sketchbook page like a sketchbook. I actually sketched. Right? I mean, this counts, right? Like, they're just doodles. It's not like full-blown illustrations. So I feel like that counts. I don't know. To me, that was close enough. Hi, Melody. Thank you for joining. Do you ever consider making a movie accurate Mangle? Yeah, I mean, this one should be fairly canon accurate. I did do... Should pull it out. I have a bunch of my stuff over here because I'm, actually, I have the original over here. Yeah, since I'm packing up for a show, I have, like, a lot of my stuff over here. Yeah, this Mangle that I did was not very canon accurate compared to the one that I'm, like, about to do. But yeah, this was, like, the other one that I had done. I'll show you all the prints so you can see how, like, where the shiny gold stuff goes. Yeah, I took a lot of liberties with that Mangle, admittedly, whereas, like, this sketchbook one that I'm doing right now is going to be not, like, canon perfect, because, I don't know, it's never really been my thing, but, like, pretty close, I would say. Yeah. Just so you can see, like, all the, like, shiny gold. So yeah. Like I said, like, this is all just like me packing everything up. This bag here, these are like all the display prints. Like, admittedly, these are all meant to be a little roughed up because these are the ones that are like gonna be like taped or clipped to things. So like I'm not like super concerned if like there's a small crease or a bad corner on those because they're not like necessarily intended to be sold at the show or anything. I mean, I could, like, I usually check it ahead of time. Like, if I tell, like, someone that I'm sold out of a print and they're like, well, what about that one? Like, the display one, I'll always, like, make sure that they're aware of it. Like, I'll bring it to them and be like, oh, but, like, this edge here is a little, like, off. Like, are you sure? Like, you know, I would never just, like, shove a display print at somebody. There's been a few times where, like, if there was any damage to it, I just, like, discounted the person. Because I was just like, I'm sorry. Those are the prints that get beat up. Not sure if that made sense. What do you mean, the thing about the movie accurate Mangle? I mean, I am curious to like see like what movie accurate ends up meaning. I mean, it seems like their goal with the first movie was to be as accurate as possible to like how things looked in the game, so I'm like assuming that'll be the case here again. I mean, what we've seen so far of Mangle in that like teaser, like, I mean, that looked accurate. I just hope they'll show us like the Mangle in motion soon. I'm so excited. You could tell they were very like specific about which clips that they picked for that teaser. Like, they didn't want us like seeing too much yet. Understandable. It is just a teaser. But I want to see Mangle. I want to see Mangle walking and stuff. I'm so curious. Live in Japan. What's the general consensus there about cosplaying in public? I'm going there with friends next year, so that I would ask. Oh, I don't think they would be particularly fazed by it. One of the nice things in Japan is like, I don't know how to put this nicely, but like, everyone just like minds their own business over there, which I really appreciate. Like let's say you're like on a train and you're like cosplaying. Like, I'm not saying that like no one on the train is gonna be like maybe gossiping with a friend about you or like looking at you or something, but it's like compared to like, at least I don't know, here in like America, like everyone's just gonna leave you alone, which is just nice. Like, if anything, people are gonna like avoid even like looking at you or like making it obvious that they've noticed you're like in cosplay or anything. I don't know. I'm pretty sure a lot of my like weird fashion and everything kind of came from the fact that like I got used to that in Japan. Like, I got used to nobody even noticing or caring what I was doing about anything. So Yeah, like, I'm pretty sure if you're, like, cosplaying in public over there, like, a lot of people are either just, like, not gonna notice or not care, or if they do notice and care, they're gonna make sure that you're not aware of that. Which I don't know. I always appreciated that. There was, like, a politeness to it all, I guess you could say. I'm trying to remember if I saw a lot of cosplay over there, though. Like, I saw a lot of, like, wild fashion, but, like, cosplay... I wouldn't say I saw a ton of it. But that would probably be true of any country, right? Like, if you're not, like, at a convention or something, you're just not generally gonna see a lot of that. I'm, like, trying to think if there's, like, any examples of, like, cosplay I definitely saw while I was there. Nothing's coming to mind. Then again, I was there during the era where everyone just looked like Junko Enoshima. Like, that just was the fashion at the time. Plaid skirts for days. Hi, Elias. Drawing with your left hand? Oh. No. So, yeah, sorry, Mom. I don't know if you've ever noticed this. You can actually try this out with your own camera. Whenever you do front cam like this on a phone or anything, it's actually inverted. It's flipped backwards. Your phone should do the same thing, actually. Like, you can try it out. Like, if you... It's actually one of the reasons why when I film cosplay videos, I like to have that caution tape behind me. It's because in those videos, you can actually see that all the letters are backwards because of the inverted front camera. Because before I did that, I used to get people complaining about stuff with my cosplay, thinking I had, like, reversed things incorrectly. Like, they'd say, like, wait, Mangle's, like, yellow eye should be on the other side, or, like, you know, Junko, like, why do you have the Monokuma eye facing this way? And it's like, no, it's a backwards camera if you're filming front facing like this. So yeah, it probably does look like I'm using my left hand, doesn't it? But no, I assure you this is my right hand. It's just, yeah, it's a weird optical illusion, like a mirror. I'm trying to see, do I have any, here, like, you can see that this is supposed to say space shuttle. I don't know if you can see it, but these letters are backwards, or they should be. I'm looking at this. See how it's backwards? Yeah. As much as I love to say, like, I magically learned to use my left hand overnight. I mean, I'm actually not too bad with my left hand, like, all things considered, but I wouldn't be doing, like, very specific drawing with it. Definitely not. Hi, little dragon puppets. Sorry, I just, like, scrolled up and realized I missed a few highs. I just saw a post of Shuichi in The Sims. Shuichi's pregnant. Oh, no. Sand Untail? What? Oh my gosh. So as I look at the chat, I'm just like, I have no idea what's going on. I was explaining earlier, though, that because I work at a lot of comic conventions, none of this stuff phases me. I feel like if anything, I deal with stranger comments from people, like, in real life, just, like, working at shows and stuff, than, like, anything I ever see in, like, live stream chats. It's almost like I was, like, accidentally training for live streaming for years. I just didn't even know it. Sorry, some of these lines are a little wonky. That's why I just keep telling myself, like, it's just a sketchbook. It's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. Not going for, like, a gold medal here. You're ambidextrous. That's still pretty cool, though. It's gotta be useful sometimes, right? Yeah, no, there's certain things I actually do better with my non-dominant hand, but I've never been sure if it's like an ambidextrous thing, or if it's just because, like, I don't know, like I was like a figure skater for years, so I built up a lot of like weird muscles in like both arms and hands. I don't know. I don't really entirely know how I got here, but yeah, there's like a lot of things that like you think I should be doing with my dominant hand, but I don't. But drawing is definitely not one of those things. I guess like, I don't know, maybe sometime I should just like learn to do it anyway though. That'd probably be a pretty good skill to have, right? Knowing how to draw with both hands. And if anything ever happens to one hand, you could just keep going. Unstoppable. I'm suddenly realizing that the way I sketched this ear is way too small. Hold on. Before I keep going, I just want to like resize it a little. Like with the pencil, just so I'm not like... Oh, is there a cat in here? I just heard. Is that a cat? Sid, are you in here? Yeah. There's like weird shuffling noises. One second. You are in here. Hi. Oh, there's been a cat in the room this whole time and I didn't even know it. I was wondering what all those noises was. Why are you over there? Yeah, I have 2 cats, and apparently one of them snuck into this room and I just didn't even notice it. I wonder, like, if I watch the stream back, like, I wonder if he was visible, like, entering the room and I just was completely oblivious. It's happened before. Like, I watched a stream back and I'm like, oh, hey, like, there's a cat in the background and I wasn't even aware of it. Yeah, how did this ear end up so small? Like, now that I'm, like, resizing it, I'm like, that was way off. I probably rushed with the sketch, I hate to say it. And now I'm, like, noticing the problems. Oh, yeah, that's way better. Okay, I'm glad I noticed that, or else Mangle would have had, like, one, like, normal ear and one, like, just, I need a tiny ear. Right-handed, but pretty good with my left hand. Yeah, I feel like that's, like, where I'm at, too, where it's, like, I don't know if I'm not, like, ambidextrous exactly, but, like, all things considered, I'm actually pretty good with my left hand. Not useful situations. Yeah, I can see that. It probably doesn't come up too much, right? Catastrophe. Just joined. What are we doing? Hi, Remy. I'm working on this illustration of Mangle here. I do apologize. I know normally if you join one of my streams, like, I'll always have everything's like pre-planned, right? Like it has like the title and description and thumbnail and stuff, but I did have that, and then everything possible went wrong. I tried for like over 10 minutes to fix everything with the stream that we started with. I don't think I ever even got the stream to start. It was just nothing. Every technical problem possible happened. So I ended up completely deleting that stream. It's actually it's just gone. I removed it forever from the channel, and then just went live mobile, which is what we're doing right now. Because yeah, I wanted to have like a landscape stream with like a second cam on the art, like a proper art stream. This is the best we can do for today, unfortunately, but I didn't want to like cancel doing a live stream at all, so yeah, this is just this will have to be good enough for today, and then I will attempt to figure out later what in the world all those problems were and attempt to fix them so that we can do a proper art live stream next time. Hi, Pro Gamer. Hi, Ari. Hi, Grass. Marie, a bunch of newcomers here. Hi, love your style. Thank you so much. Got your music taste from your dad. I got a lot of my music taste from my dad too, actually, and my mom. Okay, I just try to like, now that I've resized this ear, I just want to see if, I hope this is better, because that was not going to look good if I had carried on the way I had it sketched out. Although I guess the nice thing about Mangle, though, is like, it's okay if things aren't totally perfect, right? Because it's Mangle. You can always just excuse things by saying like, well, you know, just on that particular day, Mangle just had one ear was just kind of like a little off, you know? It's fine. That's how I justify any like Mangle cosplay fails that I have. Just like, it's Mangle. Don't worry about it. I can already tell this is gonna be one of those sketches though where like it's gonna start off really basic and then I'm gonna like just, I don't know, the like need to like overdo details is gonna like overtake me in the final hour and I'm gonna end up like just suddenly decorating the heck out of this even though I like wasn't planning on it. Drawing some amazing. Oh, thank you so much, Pro Gamer. I hope it'll turn out well. Like, yeah, this working in a sketchbook like this is a little different from what I usually do, but we'll see how it goes. Enjoy the outfit. Oh, thank you so much, Ladder. You're welcome, Melody. Yeah, that sounds like fun. Going to Japan and cosplaying. I actually never cosplayed at any point when I was in Japan. That's gonna be a blast. Yeah, I guess like now that I think if I never even went to like any conventions or shows or anything. I wish I had, like, at least once. I guess it's not too late in life to do it, but yeah, I never did it while I was living there. I was too busy going to concerts constantly. Like, literally constantly. It's pretty much all I did. Well, I mean, I was working and stuff, but like, other than that. My weekends were spent locked in concerts. This is definitely like a goofy illustration. Far from perfect, but that's okay. It's just a sketch. Well, I mean, my version of a sketch is usually still illustrative, but yeah, definitely not like looking to make something that's like print worthy. Let's put it that way. I liked YT. Sorry, did you say hi before and I like missed it? Sorry, I tend to miss a lot of the chat. It's hard to draw and read at the same time. Okay. I think I'm pretty much done with this ear. Yeah. At least you can like kind of tell there's like a mangle taking shape a little bit. It's like not just a blob. It'll be easier to tell once like details and stuff actually start showing. I wonder what I should draw like once I do figure out how to get OBS and everything working. The only problem is like I changed so many settings and things trying to fix like the situation today. Like for all I know, I've like ruined OBS forever and I'll like never get it to work. That would be just my luck. Honestly, I should have known that that was gonna happen. I wouldn't say like OBS has like the most user-friendly interfaces and things. FNAF drawings are nostalgic, I'll bet. Game for the annoying dog, step aside. No, actually, I was thinking about taking a bathroom break. Do you want to stare at Toby Fox for like a minute? We can do that. He's still back there. Here, yeah. Enjoy some Toby Fox for a minute. I like to point him right at the camera. There we go. we enjoy our Toby Fox cam. You're welcome. I know, I've always perfectly got Toby Fox behind me. Oh, thank you, Andrew. I should have been doing that. I know before I was like, I should remember to occasionally share links to my stuff, and then I proceeded to not even slightly do that. Cat on the chair? Do you mean the Toby Fox thing? This? Because this is like the quote-unquote annoying dog from Undertale. Which is actually just like a stand-in for the game creator, Toby Fox. Which I always found that kind of funny, that like it's like Toby Fox, but always appears as a dog. There is a cat in the room though, just he's just hanging out over there. It's like, it's so tempting to like grab the cat and bring him over here, but it's like I don't want to, like, I don't know, if he doesn't want to, you know. Anyway, back to Mangle. Alrighty. What to do next here? I guess we can just like start on some like face stuff. Since we're talking about like dogs and foxes and things, let's do a little like doggy nose. Like, I know Mangle's a fox, but I always call it call it the doggy nose. Pupper nose. It just sounds cuter. There we go. This way Mangle will have a boopable snoot right from the start. Hey, Mickey Mouse. I guess I'll put the highlight kind of like on the tip. Right up there. This is one of those things where like I bet I'm gonna end up like going back in later with like white paint pen or something like that and like totally changing this. For now. And then a snout. Still not like entirely sure how far we're gonna get today. I have a feeling since like the stream is like not exactly what it was supposed to be, most people are not going to be particularly interested in this. So I'm gonna like get as far as I can, but yeah, like the stream was meant to be a much more professional and interesting setup than this, so I will probably eventually end up cutting it short just because like I don't think people are really gonna like be that interested in this, which is understandable. This is not the thing that was promised. I didn't promise anything. I specifically said several times there's probably gonna be technical problems and who knows if they will be solvable, which they weren't. But yeah. It happens. What am I drawing? Yeah, sorry for any newcomers here. I'm working on this Mangle sketch in my sketchbook. Yeah, apologies for like I know this is not the ideal setup here. It wasn't meant to be this way, but OBS Studio and YouTube and maybe my PC and the webcam and just everything apparently just decided that it didn't feel like doing the thing today that it was supposed to do. So I didn't want to like totally cancel the stream, so we're just kind of doing this little like workaround here. But yeah, like I never had like a particularly estimated set time for this, but I don't really anticipate ending up finishing the inks today during the stream, just because I don't think that this setup is particularly fun to watch on y'all's end of things, nor is it very interesting, but it's better than not streaming despite what happened. I was really like looking forward to like finally getting art streams to happen on this channel too. This poor channel, man. It is like, I think I'm just like shadow banned again. It's gonna be like this for a while. If it's anything like last time, it'll be like this for like 6 months. So that's something to look forward to. Yeah, every day I just wake up and I'm like, oh, I have less subs now. That's cool. Yeah, I think it's gonna be like this for a while. Maybe permanently. Okay, we have a snout, sort of. We have like a lip. I think I have to do the cheeks because the cheeks are actually kind of in front of the eyes a little bit. It's like an optical illusion because it's like the way they curve. It makes it look like they're kind of like cutting off the eyes a little. It's kind of funny because like the way I do the circus baby cosplay, like I really emphasize that with like the like huge cheeks. But the way I did it with Mangle, like they're pretty much just flat. Like even though like Mangle would have like kind of raised cheeks, but like the Mangle mask that I made, like the cheeks are just painted on. I will say though, they have like a rhinestone outline around them, so like they are kind of raised, but yeah. It's like compared to the way I did Circus Baby though. God, some people on YouTube like hate the way I did the Circus Baby cheeks though. I think like the two like #1 complaints, I guess, and if I rephrase that, then the top 2 complaints that I get about my cosplays on YouTube is everyone hates the yellow teeth on Mangle, and everyone hates the cheeks on Circus Baby. The number of times I've been told that they just look like tomatoes, and I'm just like, sorry. It's so weird because like I never get those complaints on TikTok and Instagram. It's only YouTube. There's one cheek. Looks so good. Oh, thank you so much. Tomatoes, yeah. Where do you get your star clips? I got them in bulk actually. Like I have like a giant bag of them. I think I ordered them online somewhere. I want to say like it was like one of those places where like they're getting rid of stuff, you know, like they kind of sell like bags of things that didn't sell. Like that's actually how, like, fun fact, my Kokichi cosplay, that's where I got all the buttons. It was like a like store that was like selling just like unused buttons, leftover buttons, buttons that were like broken or something in some way. Like they just would cheap sell bags of it. So yeah, I just have like a giant bag of these really cheap clips. Love the outfit. Thank you so much, Go7. But yeah, I actually use these clips in a lot of my cosplays. My Mew wig has a bunch of these star clips. Circus Baby actually has a few of them, although they're kind of hard to see in videos. I used a bunch of them on Boozette. It's just because I have so many. Like, there's like kind of no reason not to. Like, when you have that many clips, you know? If anything, it's like a relief when I like get them on a wig, because like now there's just like less like clips like cluttering the bag of clips. It's like, ah yes, I have found a home for this thing. Okay. Yeah, I can already tell. I'm gonna like end up, this is gonna be one of those situations where I'm gonna get to the end of like inking all of this, and maybe I'll do some coloring, and then I'm gonna like get overtaken by the boredom bug. I'm gonna be like looking at this being like, it's too simple, I'm bored. And I'm gonna end up like decorating this just like needlessly. Always happens. That's why I can't stick to canon. I always get overwhelmed by this just urge to like start adding unnecessary stuff all over everything. Drawing Mangle from FNAF, yeah. I'm glad that even from this angle, like, you can kind of tell, yeah, I'm slowly chipping away at it here. It's taking shape, at least, compared to before, where you just, like, could not at all tell what I was doing. What is around your neck? I have a whole bunch of necklaces here. I don't see, this one's a star. This one's just a chain, just a random chain. This one's actually... This one's actually super interesting. The only problem is, like, no matter how I word this, I'm just gonna end up getting a bunch of jokes. So my favorite planet in the solar system is one that I don't want to say the name of it because I'm just gonna, the chat's just gonna get flooded with a million stupid jokes I've already heard a million times. So here's how it works. So this one here, this represents that planet. You know, the vertical ring and everything. And then each one of these black beads, I can't remember the exact amount, I have to look it up again, but each one represents a certain number of kilometers, like a huge number too. It's like 100,000 kilometers or something. And then each of these like little white beads are moons of that planet, and the like little black beads are like correct measurements of the distance between the planet and the moon. This is like, it's like accurate to the orbit, you could say. Yeah, so it's actually like a surprisingly like interesting necklace. This one has a fun little trick to it too. I don't know if you can see, but hold on. It's a wheel. I have a lot of just weird accessories. I tend to wear these a lot though. These four here were like kind of my main ones. Like if you look back at any like vlogs and stuff that I've done, like, or like even just like cosplay transition videos, like there's a good chance you've already seen these necklaces. It's a more nerdy necklace than I thought. Yeah, I know, isn't that funny? It's so well disguised, I guess. Like you can't even tell that it's like a nerdy necklace. But yeah, I should look. Like I wish I could remember exactly what the number was for each black bead. But yeah, it's like each one was like a certain distance, and obviously huge distances because we're talking about space here. But yeah. Oh hi. I have no idea how to pronounce it, like D-Y and a bunch of X's. Hello. I never sit still with that adorable wheel necklace. Oh yeah, like I'm constantly messing with it. It's too much fun. Who could resist? Yeah, it's one of those just like hidden little things, like if you're just like looking at me wearing it, you wouldn't realize, but yeah. Space, yeah, me too. Like, that's why, like, a lot of my stuff actually is, like, very space themed. Like, most of my cosplay videos, like, I have, like, the star background and, like, actually, I tend to put stars all over everything, like, if you hadn't really noticed. But yeah, I love space stuff. Probably too hard to show, but there's a lot of, like, space stuff, like, on, like, the walls and things. Yeah. I actually, like, studied, like, astrophysics and stuff for a while, like, in school. But yeah, obviously didn't, like, end up sticking with that, nor was I really expecting to. Start on the Mangle eyes. It's gonna be kind of tricky though, because hold on, I need to, like, do a little strategizing here, because the eyelash is actually I want the eyelashes to totally stick out or not, because if so, I should draw those first. You know, actually, I have, like, I had some Mangle references pulled up. I'm kind of curious what they look like here. Oh yeah, those eyelashes definitely stick all the way out. Yeah, okay. Oh, the eyelashes are black? In my cosplay, they're pink, so I guess I never really thought about it. I mean, I'm glad they're pink. Like, I needed them to stand out for just aesthetic purposes, but just, yeah, now that I'm, like, looking at Mangle, like, actual Mangle here, I'm like, oh yeah, those eyelashes are, the base is pink, like, the, like, blinky part, but the eyelashes are actually black. Okay. In that case, yeah, I should tackle those first. Actually, I think the little guy would be better for that. Yeah. I love how Mangle just has, like, fabulous eyelashes. Such a diva. Like, they took one of Mangle's eye, but they couldn't take the eyelashes. They kept those. Okay. Oh, wait, why am I outlining these? I just said 2 seconds ago that they're black. I can just fill them in right now. Sigh. Come on, brain. Keep up. Did I make them black in the other illustration I did? Because you'd think if I had, I would have known that already. Hold on. I wasn't trying to be, like, that canon accurate though with the, like, other one that I did. You know where Mangle went? Where's Mangle? Oh, there Mangle. I did not. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, and the other illustration that I did, which, again, I wasn't going for, like, strictly canon accurate, but yeah, and this one I did it with they're, like, silver with, like, gold tips on them. So I guess that explains why I didn't realize that the eyelashes are black, because the last time I had to care about the eyelashes, I didn't make them black anyway. They're not even black on my cosplay. Okay. I think I'm gonna do 5 eyelashes on each eye. That's how I sketched it, but I'll tell you, I don't always stick to my sketches. A lot of times sketches are more just, like, suggestions. So just because I drew something a certain way, it doesn't mean it's gonna end up that way. But in this case, I think I will. Okay, yeah, just filling these in right from the start. It's so tempting to put the little balls on the ends again like I did in the other illustration. I shouldn't though. I don't want to be like a one-trick pony. Do the same thing every time. Because that's how my circus baby eyelashes are for my cosplay, so I just have this weird urge to, like, put those kind of lashes on everything now. Actually, a bunch of my cosplays use those eyelashes. got some eyelashes forming, just like on one eye. Better than nothing. Love the stream. Thank you, Melody. I'm glad. Hi, Gotchels. Hi, Slowster. Emo power. Yes. I know, I'm never sure, like, exactly how to categorize my look. Like, sometimes I tell people, like, just because it's easier to say, like, I'll just say, like, I guess I'm goth or something. But yeah, like, I tend to, like, especially stick to, like, emo and scene looks more so. Like, I'm definitely not, like a trad goth or, like, anything like that. Not even a little bit. I like sparkles and glitter and stuff too much for that. Hi, Omnilet. Drawing character Five Nights at Freddy's. Yeah, I'm working on a Mangle illustration right now. I realize it doesn't have eyes yet, but yeah. This is my first time trying to do an art stream on this channel. It was a huge fail. I was not originally planning on doing it like a vertical mobile stream like this, but that's okay. We're making do right now. But since you're new to this channel, I just figure I should mention, like, I am going to be trying to figure out what went wrong, and hopefully the next time I do an art stream, we will actually have like a proper setup, like landscape, 2 views, like 1 camera, like on the art. Like, I don't know what went wrong, because that's how it was set up on my end. Everything looked perfect in like studio mode and stuff, and then like just nothing worked. It was so weird, and I don't even know what was to blame. Welcome back, Demon Wolf. Allie. Hey, Allie. Yeah, for anyone who was here before and is now returning, you can see, like, I'm making some progress. If I can at least get, like, Mangle's head done during the stream today, like, that would make me happy. 'Cause I'm not expecting to really finish this, as far as the inks go. Had the stream worked out, like, with the setup and everything, like, maybe I could have, but just wasted so much time trying to troubleshoot it and everything, and now it's just like, you know, this isn't like the ideal angle as far as making a stream interesting for y'all. Oh well. At least we tried. I feel like I need to like take a class on OBS Studio or something. Well, I'm still not even sure if OBS Studio was actually the problem. It kind of seemed like YouTube was being a problem. Even when I tried to delete the stream that wasn't working, like, YouTube was being weird. Like, I don't know. I mean, I will say, like, it could be my desktop computer it's actually not a desktop, it's a laptop. I do know my laptop is currently, like, really low on storage space, which has been giving me problems in, like, Photoshop and stuff. I don't know if that could have contributed to what happened there. Hey, Autumn. Hey, Negan Walker. What are you drawing? Yeah, I'm working on a Five Nights at Freddy's Mangle illustration right now. Hopefully now that, like, the eyes are going down, it'll be a little more clear what I'm doing, because right now it just looks like a bunch of weird shapes. Kind of got like a little bit of a blob monster going on here. So I'm just like thickening these eyelashes a little bit. Mangle doesn't have eyebrows. That's a weird thing to realize, but like now that I'm thinking about it, Mangle doesn't have eyebrows. I guess it's striking me as weird because I'm realizing some of the animatronics like actually do. Yeah. Love FNAF, heck yeah. Well, I hope you'll enjoy my channel then, because I have a lot of FNAF cosplay that I do, and obviously I do FNAF art and stuff, so there's a lot of FNAF. I literally just shared a Mangle cosplay video like right before I went live. Yeah, for those who are subscribed to me, I promise I'm not just like gonna be sharing Mangle videos forever. It's just like well, I'm never gonna stop sharing them. I just mean like usually I'm like cycling between different cosplays, and like this past week I just keep sharing Mangle videos. It's because obviously on the one hand I'm just like really excited because like we just got the FNAF 2 teaser and everything, but also I'm just so excited about my new phone camera, and like I think right now Mangle and Kokichi actually are the only cosplays I've managed to film on this new camera since I got it. So it's like, yes, I have drafts of like from my other cosplays, but now they look so bad to me. Like now I can't unsee how bad the camera quality used to be. So I'm still willing to share some of them just so that I'm not like sharing Mangle every single day from now until the end of eternity, but I guess what I'm trying to say is I really need to film some new content, so I guess we've got some Get Ready With Me streams on the way, because yeah, I do really need to do that. I'm not entirely sure who I would be filming next, but it is gonna have to wait a little bit though, just because like yeah, for newcomers here to the stream, because I know for everyone else I've mentioned this a million times already, but I'm doing a big comic convention this weekend, and so because of that, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'm completely like out. Like I can't do any of this. In fact, I hate to say it, there's a good chance I won't be posting much at all. I'll try to like get a video or two shared at some point and all that. At the very least, like maybe I'll try to do some community posts like with like updates of like because I'll be cosplaying at the show and stuff. Like I'll try. Like I'm not gonna like ditch the channel or anything for like 4 days, but yeah, it's gonna be a little slow there for a bit. Yeah, it just means like as far as like live streaming goes, or like me filming a Get Ready With Me and like making new content for like Circus Baby, and like I'd love to do like Undyne again. I really need some Spamton NEO. I should really do Spamton NEO one of these days. But yeah, all of that's gonna have to wait like at minimum a week, probably more than a week though. I'm pretty sure Monday, Tuesday next week I'm still gonna be like a little too burnt out from C2E2, so yeah, that's one of the reasons I was streaming today, is like I wanted to cram in like one more stream before all of that. So yeah, things are gonna be like a little weird for the rest of this week, and we'll slowly return to normal next week. But yeah, I just that was part of the reason I've just been sharing so many Mangle videos, is like my drafts look so bad to me now. Like I thought about sharing a Circus Baby video today because I do have a few drafts, but I just can't unsee it now. Like they look so fuzzy and grainy and just bleh. That being said, for those who don't know my convention schedule though this weekend, I will be doing Circus Baby on Saturday. I'm probably gonna regret it. It's probably a really bad idea that I'm doing it, but I'm gonna do it. Yeah, the plan is Junko and Oshima on Friday, Circus Baby Saturday, and Boozette on Sunday. I've never attempted one of my FNAF cosplays in the artist alley before. I don't know. We'll see. It could be a disaster, but I'm gonna try. It's just that like that's a ridiculously long amount of time in one day to have like all that clown makeup on and stuff, like, and the mask, and like, I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna try it. Space Clown Goth. Yes. That's a very good way to put it. You know, my business cards used to say Space Goth on them, actually. They don't anymore, but like the original business cards that I had actually said that. I like Space Clown Goth even better though. It's got a nice ring to it. And it's accurate. So I just get the basic eye shape down here. I feel like this is gonna look so much better once the eyes are actually like visible. It was looking a little weird there. Yeah, I do think like whatever I don't finish of this illustration though, of the sketchbook illustration, I might attempt some of it at my table at C2E2, so depending on how things go on Saturday, I don't know, there could be a circus baby sitting at a table drawing a mangle, which is a little surreal. I don't know what to do though about like, so the way my circus baby cosplay is, I have like those, I don't know how else to describe them, they're like balls, I guess. They are literally ping pong balls that are like in half on the palms. I don't think that's a good idea for when working in the artist alley, so I don't really know what to do about that. I wonder if I should just take them off the gloves for a day. The only thing is though, I cut holes out of the gloves behind those things because they actually light up. So I don't know what to do about that either. I just put like red construction tape circles on my palms for a day. No, that would not work. But yeah, that's why like whenever I do that cosplay, I'm able to hold the microphone in that weird like uncanny way where it looks like it's kind of floating in my hand. It's because I'm actually like balancing it like on the edge of the ping pong ball. It does make it look really creepy in videos the way I'm holding the microphone. It looks kind of impossible. Oh yeah, I should bring the microphone on Saturday too. I won't be holding it because that would just, like, I have to work, like I can't do that, but like maybe I'll like have it just like propped up, you know, on the table. Be like, see, I have the microphone. Because if possible, I also would like to film some kind of content while I'm there. Be sort of a shame to like get all dressed up and not get like a couple videos out of it. It will be vlogging though, so that will count as content. I guess that's one way to look at it. If the circus baby cosplay ends up being a huge fail on Saturday, I'll be vlogging and that'll make for like funny content. I'll be documenting my fail. I just don't think the makeup's gonna survive. Like, I don't know. I feel like halfway through during the day, like suddenly like the mask or something is gonna like cut into the makeup, or like something's accidentally gonna get smeared. Like something's gonna go wrong. I'm calling it now. There's no way I end Saturday with like a decent looking circus baby cosplay. There's just no way. I mean, it's like, it's 9 hours that I have to be dressed up as circus baby at the show, but that's not even counting all the hours of putting all of that on before the show, and then I have to get to the show, I have to drive to the show. Like, I'm gonna be in that circus baby cosplay for probably like 12 hours or something. Like, yeah, I don't know. It's probably gonna be a mistake, but I'm gonna do it anyway because I'm stupid. Do you remember what I was here earlier? Yeah, I remember you. Got a meeting of the wolves here. Do we have like a wolf pack forming? Okay, just got one eye outline down. I don't think these are going to be very symmetrical. If I was working on like a full-blown illustration, I would like try a little harder to be symmetrical, but it's just a sketchbook. It's fine. Take it easy, girl. Have lots of fun. I'll try. It's gonna be oh, Comic-Cons are always like, being in the artist alley is pretty exhausting. Like, and like the cosplay stuff is gonna make it even worse. I hate to say it. Yeah, I'll try to take it easy. I learned my lesson at ASEN about that, because I cosplayed all 3 days in the artist alley at ASEN last year. That was when I just did the Danganronpa cosplays. I did Kokichi, Junko, and Mew. Because I didn't really wear the wig caps probably quite positioned as well as I should have, and had like the wig line was like against my forehead when I really should have had it more pushed back into my hair. 3 days straight of that, I ended up with like a line of like wounds, like welts, and like, yeah, it was really gross and painful, and I was really worried it was gonna scar, actually. Thankfully it didn't. But yeah, that was what 3 days of cosplaying did to me at ASEN. So that was bad. We're gonna avoid that this time. I learned my lesson with that one. I'm gonna be much more careful with the wigs this time. I say, despite the fact that I doubled the size and weight of my Junko wig. Oh, I'm gonna be cursing that wig so much by the end of Friday. I'm gonna be so mad at myself. Like, you couldn't leave well enough alone. You just had to keep making the wig bigger over and over. But honestly, I think the worst one is gonna be the circus baby wig. Because the thing is, like, you know, those pigtails are like clipped on. And in my experience, having taken circus baby just for fun to shows before, those clips like resting against my ears, it starts to hurt really bad after a while. After a few hours, I'm gonna be like I said, like regretting my decisions and just being like, why am I doing this today? I could have just been in the artist alley, just doing my job, and I had to go and make everything 20 times harder for no reason. I guess I like to do life on hard mode. Not saying that like it's a good thing, it's just a fact. Okay, we're just about done with the eye shape here. I never noticed how like cartoonish these eyes are. I guess that makes sense. They're kind of modeled to be like Chuck E. Cheese-esque animatronics, but still. That was rude. Officially starting Wolfpack, heck yeah. Hi Liz, please. You're a great artist. Aw, thank you so much. One time we need to rip paint, it runs out. Oh, that's the worst. Do you have anything else you could like substitute? I really like did not make these eyelashes very symmetrical. Oops. It's fine, it's Mangle. We'll pretend that Mangle's doing that blink, you know, where you blink at different rates. Like Mangle's having a rough day, he's kinda like doing a lot of that. Again, when isn't Mangle having a rough day? Hi, Sabby Art and Craft. What are you working on? So yeah, I got a Mangle form in here. I'm slowly working on this Mangle in my sketchbook. Not really sure how far we're gonna get today. Yeah, unfortunately the setup for this live stream did not go as planned, so this is a little like, not super ideal, but doing the best we can for now. I want to at least get Mangle's head finished, so long as we're here. But yeah, I'm gonna be working in the Artist Alley at a comic convention this weekend, so anything I don't finish, I can work on at the table, actually. Also, I'm just realizing, does that pink part of Mangle's eye go all the way across, or is it just over the eyeball? I have some references pulled up here, but... Oh, because it's like a whole eyelid. Oh, I see. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Why was I even wondering? That was... Forget I said that. That was like the dumbest question I've ever asked. Like, obviously, it's eyelashes are connected to your eyelid. So I guess in that case... Yeah, okay. In that case, I'm just gonna do the whole eyeball. This is where me cosplaying actually, like, confuses me, because, like, I think the reason I was like, is that, like, the eyelid? Is because, like, obviously, when I'm making, like, the mask and stuff for Mangle, like, I ignored that stuff because it's not gonna work for what I need it for. But then when it comes time to, like, actually, like, know Mangle's anatomy for, like, a sketch or something, I'm, like, suddenly clueless. But yeah, that does make sense. This is the blinky blinky part for Mangle. Or like an eyeball case inside a giant socket. Yeah, okay. That's nice and spoopy since it's 3D. Yeah, so it's like a whole eyelid. I don't know why that was confusing me. Oh wait, but this part black. Now what? Oh, there's like a wait, what? Oh, I never noticed that before. Mangle has like, there's like pink around the whole socket, but there's also pink like under the eyeball. A second layer of pink. Oh. I don't know if y'all could hear that. My cat just sneezed. It was really cute and squeaky. No. He's criminally adorable. Okay, yeah, I never realized there was pink under the lid. Where do I put that? Hold on. Just test something with a pencil really quick. No. That ought to be good enough. I guess that also makes sense because if the animatronics have an underlid, I don't know what else to call it, it would make them more expressive, right? Because they can like kind of squint or make like judgy faces. Makes sense, it makes sense. Okay. Now here's where it gets a little tricky, because since we have black eyelashes, but also like they're in a black socket, I'm gonna have to go around them, which is never easy. This is why I wish I was able to get that camera setup working. Then I could have zoomed in and y'all could have seen exactly what I was doing with this like tiny little detail work. It's a shame. We'll try again on another day. Sometime I would actually really love to do like a drawing stream like while in cosplay. I think that would be really fun. In the past, I actually have done a few videos where I like was drawing in cosplay. I remember I did one where it was like Yuri from DDLC drawing Yuri, and I did one with Mew as well where it was like Mew Aruma draws Mew Aruma. But it's been a really long time since I've done one of those. And I've never done a live stream of one. It's definitely not the kind of thing I can do with every cosplay, because like something like Mangle, I don't know how I would draw while in that cosplay. But I can do it with a lot of them. These details are super tiny. Yeah, I think this is gonna end up being really like sketchy. More so than like I necessarily planned for, but that's just kind of like the vibe this thing is starting to get. I wonder if I could do some dry brush with this. That might be too ambitious for a sketchbook. At least this early on. We'll see. Oh, it's gonna give me the worst hand cramp. I might, I'm not like positive I'm gonna keep all of it exactly the way it is right now, but you can kind of see like, here's how I go around, I do that like white outline around everything. Like, it's not perfect, but, and like depending on how the rest of this pans out, like I might black out some of that, but I'm just gonna leave it like that for now. But that's pretty like typical of the way I do things. Show us the cat. I know, it's so tempting to grab him. He's right there, but you know, he's so comfy. I don't want to like disturb him, you know. Hi Newbie Friends Plays. Hi Superstar Gaming. I see we got a bunch of new people here. Is it present Mike or is it present Mike? Hi. Hey Thornheart. Darn, so good. Aw, thank you so much. Another FNAF fan, heck yeah. Oh, sorry, the reason I keep looking this way is because I have my laptop over here with the chat open, because it's pretty hard to see it on my phone from where I'm sitting right now. I just realized it probably looks kind of weird the way I keep looking over there. Okay. So I just went straight into this other eye, but I just realized I guess I could also just finish up the eye I was working on. I don't don't really know why I jumped over here. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, yeah, okay. Wait, does Mangle have? Hold on. Pulling up the references again, because I just, yeah. No, cat's leaving. Bye, Sid. Sorry, no more cat in the room. He has departed. Yeah, no, Mangle does still have the full, like, lid and everything on the, like, the side where the, like, eye is blacked out. That makes sense. I don't even know why I was questioning it. Better safe than sorry. I think it's another case of, like, I confused myself because, like, in my cosplay, like, it's just completely blacked out on that side. So, like, when I'm suddenly face to face with, like, Mangle's actual, like, canon anatomy, I'm like, oh, wait, I actually don't know what I'm doing. This isn't, like, the mask I designed. This paper's really coarse, and it's definitely, like, doing a number on this pen. I don't think this pen's gonna survive this drawing. That's okay, I have backups. I kind of gave Mangle bags under his eyes. He looks tired. Oh, sorry, I just realized I think I missed a bunch of highs again. Hi, Orange Soda. Fave character? Do you mean like fave FNAF character? Because in that case, like, not to sound biased, even though I am biased, but my fave is Mangle. Yeah, that's, I mean, that's kind of like how this happened, was like, I saw that FNAF 2 movie teaser and was like, Mangle, 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 Mangle. Now I'm just like, living, eating, breathing Mangle. Live, laugh, love Mangle. I'm gonna, like, finish up this eye over here. I don't know why I, like, ditched this eye suddenly. How, do I want to do an outline on that though? Hold on. Oh, you know, I should do that eye with gold. I guess it does kind of have a outline. I'm looking at the Mangle reference over here. Yeah, it's almost like there's like a brownishness around the iris. Why not? You know what? Actually, the gold can go back over this line later if I decide I don't like it. So it's not a big deal. That's one of the nice things about those gold paint pens that I use, is like they actually go over ink, so I can like correct things with it. It's very much like that Japanese thing, you know, where like if you like break like a teacup or something and you like fill the cracks with gold. I can't remember what that's called. Keen something. Yuki. Yeah, it's gonna end up a little sketchier than I expected, but that's fine. This is, after all, a sketchbook. Okay, we sort of have like one eye happening here. I don't think this is like gonna be its like final form, but it's like better than what we had before. And then we're basically just gonna black out this other eye completely. In fact, actually for that, what I like to do is I use these like Pentel brush pens for like large areas. It's literally like a brush. So, see how quick that goes? This is how I fill stuff in. It's how I get these like the black backgrounds on a lot of my illustrations, like those huge, like whole background black. It's because I use this. Saves me a lot of time. And then I'll fill in the gaps on this side between the lashes. We're almost done with the eyes though, actually. That's good. That's like one of the parts I really wanted to get to during the stream, because I feel like that's when like it really starts to look like Mangle. The like eyes are such a defining characteristic of Mangle. Okay. Almost there, almost there. The only reason I'm not using the Pentel brush pen in an area like this is because like it's a little hard to be precise with that thing. It's too easy to make mistakes in small spaces. So we more or less have a couple eyes here. Better than what we had. Yeah, I'll be putting some like gold paint down on that later, I think. For now, we're just focusing on the black and white, but yeah, we're gonna like get some shine going. Hi, let's DIY with Pollock. Hi. Nice art, thank you so much. Hi, Elena. You're gonna draw with me? Heck yeah. Yeah, I was like hoping maybe some people would be like kind of just drawing along, you know? Get like the good vibes going. So we should get some teeth down. Yeah. Get these like top teeth at least. I have to be careful because, okay, there's another cat. This is my second cat, Glenn. Do you want to come here, Glenn? Do you want to say hi? Or are you gonna run away? stare at me. Come here, I'm on a live stream. You can come say hi. Hey. Typical cat. He's just standing there, like, just blinking at me. No, don't leave. Boo. Really, buddy? Let me see if I can grab him. Yeah. This isn't the same cat that was in the room before. This is a second cat. But here's Glenny. The only reason I grabbed him is because, like, compared to the other cat, Sid, Glenn doesn't mind being picked up as much. But yeah, he definitely wants to leave. I just figured I'd give him a quick cameo. Bye, Glenn. Maybe we can get Sid in, like, before the stream ends. But yeah, I got two cats. There's a little tuxedo cat, and then that one right there, that was the big void. He is huge. So, okay, let's get some teeth in. Yeah, I was just saying before, I just, like, I have to be a little careful with the teeth, because, like, I kind of like the aesthetic of, like, Mangle having some wires, like, spilling out of the mouth. I know I did the same thing with the other Mangle illustration I did. I'm not trying to, like, be a one-trick pony. I don't know. I like the look of, like, just dangly, gnarly wires on things. So if I'm not careful with the teeth, I'm gonna accidentally, like, block out my ability to put the wires down, which we don't want. And I like to give all of my drawings with teeth overly realistic gum lines because it's creepier. Okay, got some top teeth. Mangle's got a pretty big gap between the front teeth, and I'm just gonna leave it because even though I've always thought it looked really goofy, I feel like if I change it, it's like deviating a little too much from like the iconic like Mangle look. Like I don't really care if this like sketch is like super canon accurate or anything. It's never like been my thing. Like doesn't matter, but like there's just like there's certain things though that I just always think of with Mangle, and like that like gap in the teeth is one of those things. Yeah, I'm just gonna like at least partially put some wires down in here. That's another reason I wanted to leave the gap. I'm gonna fill it with gross wires. I'm only partially putting them down because I want them to like go behind the bottom teeth a bit. Yeah. Probably good enough. I also want to have some wires like coming out of the cheek sockets. I should probably go back and do that. Fluffy baby, yeah. And I wish my cats would come back, but I think the problem is it's getting a little close to their like second dinner. So like all they really care about right now is the kitchen. Hi Dino Nuggets. Draw beautifully. Oh, thank you so much, El Phoenix. Draw Freddy Fazbear. Yeah, you know, it's weird. I've never actually drawn, like I've done so much 5 Nights at Freddy's stuff, like cosplay and art and things. I've never drawn Freddy. I don't know why, like there's no reason for it, just hasn't happened. Weird. One of these days I should. Yeah, okay, you know what? I'm gonna put like the top edge of these cheek sockets so I can add some wires. That's a gross phrase, huh? Cheek sockets. It's definitely looking like Mangle now though, which is good. Are you emo? I've been asked that like 20 times in this stream already. I don't know what the answer is. Whenever people ask like about my style, I'm like, goth? I don't know. I mean, I do think that like my style does tend though towards like scene and emo. Like as much as I generically say goth, like I've never been like a trad goth, or like I don't do like really like much of the like vampire look or any of that kind of thing. I do some punk stuff, I guess. Like, yeah, I don't know. I don't really know how to categorize it. Okay, yeah, so I just want like a few wires just kind of like hanging out of the cheek sockets. Literally for no reason other than like I think it's kind of gross and cool. And I just like that aesthetic of just wires pouring out of everything. You know what? I want one like, oh yeah, that's gross. Hold on. Have like a hanging wire in there. Yeah. Yuck. Yuck is good. And that's the thing, at the end of the day, like these are horror characters. Okay, yeah, now I can fill that in. To be honest, I didn't even notice until I was working on like the sketch part of this that Mangle even really had these like cheek sockets, and I was like, oh, that's gross. I love it. I cannot wait to see the Mangle animatronic in the movie. Get up close and personal with stuff like the cheek sockets. I want to see everything. Yeah, now I've got like a filled in like cheek socket here. I don't know. I wanted it to have like exposed wires. This is part of my style, I guess you could say. Because the other Mangle illustration I did a while back like, also has that. Mangle's cute. I think so too. Like, I don't know. I've always been of the opinion that like, I don't know. Like the first time I ever saw the Mangle animatronic like in the game, I was like, oh, it's pretty. I don't know if that's weird, but like, I don't know. I wasn't like creeped out really. I mean, I felt sad for it. I was like, oh, what happened to this thing? But like, I don't know, I thought it was like kind of pretty. I am what I am. I don't know. I have like a weird sense of what counts maybe as pretty. I don't know. Sorry, hopefully it'll be easier for y'all to see what I'm doing when I'm working on this side of the page. I do realize that sometimes my hand is like covering up what I'm doing. That's why like in the art videos that I make sometimes, you might notice that like I tend to only be showing progress on like one half of the illustration. And it's usually just because like I'm trying to film parts where my hand isn't covering anything. Like it wouldn't exactly make for like an interesting video if all you see is this, you know. Making my life harder, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Just if I add these like wires hanging down over like that spiral neck, then future me who's working on that neck is gonna be really mad at present me. I'm gonna do it anyway. Why not make things more difficult? Why not? I think I'm gonna do the hanging wire thing again too. More than that. I mean, too much of that is going to be kind of distracting. One more. Let's have like one really long one. You know, the funny thing is if Mangle actually had like this many loose wires hanging out, I don't think the animatronic could actually function. Like everything would just be disconnected by this point. But since when do these FNAF animatronics play by any laws of physics and electronics? Those pizzerias are powered by batteries. on one side. Whatever, it's Mangle, who cares? Mangle's not meant to look perfect. Looks so clean, I love it. Oh, thank you, Dolly. I always feel like my art's actually like really rough, which like is a shame. Like, I don't know, I have really shaky hands, so like if it could come across as clean, that's like a good thing. But yeah, I always have such a hard time, like some artists can be so perfectly precise all the time. Like they just have these super steady hands. All their lines are just immaculate. I've never been able to do that. But I've tried to just like make that kind of like part of my style too. Like that roughness is just sort of like, I kind of like just let it be part of the vibe now. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. What? A riveting conversation with the cat. What? What do you want? Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness. Fascinating. If I try to grab you again, are you gonna run? Mm-hmm. That's what I thought. He left again. They get so noisy when it gets like closer to their like second dinner time. Hello, how you doing? We're doing okay, I guess. The stream had so many technical issues at the beginning, I'm like a little sour about it, but that's the other cat. What? Why are we yelling? Love the clips. Oh, thank you so much. Ghostface? Oh, hi, Ghostface. Sorry, I just realized you said hello. Cat sounds possessed. I know, right? Got demons up in here. Yeah, Sid gets really loud sometimes. Like, I think Glenn, the Void, is the chattier of the two, but he's, like, softer about it. Whereas, like, Sid, like, rarely has much to say, but when he does say stuff, he's just, like, a banshee. He's so loud. Fill this in. Okay. Trying to decide like how much farther to go. I've been streaming for 3 hours. I've made pretty good progress on the head. Do I want to keep going? Or do I want to save this for C2E2? I'm definitely not going to get to the endo head. I could maybe like, how about like I'll finish up the mouth, and then I think, because the thing is like after the mouth, like everything else is really complicated, because that's what I'm gonna do, like you got the spiral neck. See how it's like spiraling? There's like a ton of like detail here with like all the spirals and stuff. It's gonna take forever. And there's the bow tie, all the loose wires. Yeah. Yeah. What? 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 If only they spoke a human language. Actually, no, that would probably suck. They'd probably be yelling like really stupid stuff all the time. Yeah, so I hate to say it, but like this like head and mouth part here is probably like actually like the easy part, which is like unfortunate for future me. Like, but yeah, let's like at least kind of like get the rest of this mouth going, and then yeah, I think just because it's gonna get so complicated after that, like we'll save the rest. I'm not positive if I'm gonna like work on it at C2E2 or not. Like it might be a little too difficult since I'm gonna be cosplaying at the show. It's like hard to say like, you know, like how much dexterity I'm gonna have in my hands, or like if I'm gonna have like a hard time, like it's like the little things you don't think about, like for example, maybe like the wigs are gonna be like totally in my face in ways that make drawing difficult, or like I'm still trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with Circus Baby's gloves on Saturday, because I purposely made those gloves in a way where you can't really hold stuff. I don't know how I'd hold a pen or anything with them on. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. I might have to like just remove the ping pong balls, but then what? Like, because yeah, I cut holes out of the gloves under those ping pong balls. It's not as simple as just taking them off and gluing them back on again later. But yeah, I don't know. Like I might like try to like work on some of this at C2E2. It's just that because of the cosplay thing, it might be difficult. If it turns out that I basically get like nothing done as far as this goes at C2E2, you know, I could finish it in another live stream as well. Maybe one that's actually set up the way that I wanted things to be set up. Wouldn't that be nice? That was so unfortunate. I was really hoping to do the 2-cam stream today. I tried. Got a jaw. So I keep trying to like scooch this back so y'all can see a little bit better. It's actually like completely hanging off the desk for me, but I'm trying to like at least have it in a view where like y'all can see something, you know? You're drawing with me? Oh, heck yeah. Yeah, I was hoping that like maybe if I was like drawing in a stream, like that would kind of like encourage other people to kind of be like just drawing along with me, like, you know, kind of just like that group working on something energy. I don't know how to describe it. Y'all know what I mean. Basically just have to add a whole bunch of teeth. What? I think the cats have the zoomies. Jeez. Cats are weird. Once again, I'm gonna add the overly realistic gum line. Just makes everything creepier. teeth does make labs on the bottom. Well, I'm gonna pull up the reference really quick. I mean, I don't care if it's like accurate. I'm just kind of like curious. Looks like Mangle has only 8 teeth actually on the bottom before you've got like that endo jaw on the inside. Oh, you know, I never really noticed how flat those teeth are in there. Because they're flat, like just like the endo head. Huh. I guess that makes sense. I wonder if I should change that then. I made them pointy here. Well, no, actually in this reference they're pointy. I guess it depends then on the Mangle. But even in this reference, yeah, it's eight teeth in the bottom there. Okay. It's kind of funny because it's not many teeth. You would think there'd be more. Love your outfit. Oh, thank you so much. Hi, Mito. Hello, Purple Heart. Hi, Ellie Job the Explorer. Hello. Still drawing with you, heck yeah. That's amazing. Thank you so much, Bracelet Making. Nice, you got a whole bunch of new people showed up. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised, like attendance has been kind of low for this one, which I expected. That's like, especially since this wasn't the stream I was quite intending to do. But we have so many likes. We have 86 likes already. That's so awesome. Thank you all so much. I really, really appreciate it. Because, yeah, like, I was, you know, hoping to do the stream differently, which is, like, a huge bummer that it worked out this way. But, like, I appreciate, like, that y'all are, like, you like it. Like, it wasn't the... Even if it wasn't what it was meant to be, like, I'm hoping it was at least enjoyable or, like, fun, like, just chill and draw and stuff. I swear I'm gonna get it all working eventually. Once I figure out what the problem was. Like, I'm bad at technology, but I'm not that bad. Not to that level. Okay, so yeah, I guess, like, that's 4, so there's just there's 4 more teeth left. I never realized, like, Mangle was so low on on bottom teeth. It's kind of funny. I guess just given the situation with Mangle, you would expect a lot more teeth. If you know what I mean. I believe if you heard that distant sound just now, that was one of the cats. I'm gonna assume it was Sid. Throwing something. Most likely in a bid to get attention. Sid is one of those cats where, like, if you don't give him the attention he wants, he just starts, like, flinging stuff and knocking stuff over and just making a big mess. That's the sound of Glenn still yelling. Like, these cats really want attention. Okay, so I guess that's 8 teeth there then on the bottom. That's wild that that's all that is. Huh. That's okay. I'm not judging you, Mangle. It's fine. It's just like, I guess it's kind of funny because, like, my Mangle cosplay has more teeth on the bottom than the actual Mangle. Teeth change in the jump scare? Oh, do they really? That would definitely explain why the references are different then. That's funny. That doesn't surprise me. When I was working on the Mangle cosplay, I remember I pulled up a whole bunch of references trying to figure out what color Mangle's bow tie was, and it just kept changing. Like, every reference I pulled up, there was, like, a different bow tie color. I ended up just going with red because I was like, I guess, like, that seemed to... What? Oh my goodness. Red seemed to be the most, like, common. Excuse you. Excuse you. That's very rude. You're interrupting me. Rude cat. But yeah, red seemed to be like the most common, I guess, but yeah, like there is like not always that much continuity with this stuff, not as much as you'd expect. So that's pretty funny if the number of teeth change in the jump scare. I should like go back and look at that. I've been rewatching Markiplier's entire FNAF playlist. Yes, from the beginning. I'm actually on FNAF 3 right now, but I should like go back a few videos to FNAF 2 and check on that. That's pretty funny. Love your drawings. Oh, thank you so much, Leah. Someone's brain got bitten by those baby puppy teeth. That's, yeah, exactly. Like that's a good way to put it. Cause like, I think that's why I'm just finding it really funny. Cause it's like, just like 8 bottom teeth and just a bunch of little baby teeth in the back and did all that. Like, it's just a funny thought. I mean, I'm sure that those teeth clearly could do an incredible amount of damage. It's just like, you would have expected more teeth, or sharper teeth, or perhaps less little tiny puppy teeth. So, I don't know, I guess good job, Mangle. Like, you really did a number on that guy, given your tooth situation. A+. I'm just gonna go ahead and make them sharp. It seemed like, depending on the reference, like, in some of them, these back teeth were, like, more flat on the top, like the endo head. But I'm just gonna go for, like, spoopy, so sharp teeth it is. Like, my goal here is not to be, like, super canon accurate. I don't know. It's just a sketch, like, knowing me, I'm gonna decorate it in a bunch of weird ways at the end anyway, because I'm just, like, the urge is gonna overtake me, so whatever. Yeah, I don't even really know how many teeth I want to put back there. Because I still want to, like, fill the mouth with some wires and stuff, too. Yeah, I don't know. This is gonna be like a case of like, it's not gonna look perfect. It's gonna look a little goofy, but that's okay. Is Mangle. There's certain animatronics where like I would be more concerned about like making everything look very like symmetrical and polished and stuff. But Mangle is Mangle. Do the teeth go all the way back? Kinda. Oh, here they do. Jeez. That's nasty. I guess I'll just... Oh, yeah, they do. Oh, right, because it's like... It's almost like a ball shape back there. Okay, I see. Yeah, what a weird set of chompers going on back there. Very strange. I'm not gonna make it perfect, but I'll just get it close enough for the aesthetics. Those cats are still yelling. Oh my gosh. I don't think they're gonna stop yelling until like they actually get food. They're just in permanent yelling mode now. far back? I think I put a few more teeth in there. Just a few. That would be... Yeah, I think that's enough teeth on that side. Uh-huh. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Just keeps going. Uh-huh. He like walked away, he like heard me laugh and he like stopped and turned back like as if I was gonna do something. It's like, no, I'm just laughing at you. Hi Loris. Your channel about drawing? Sort of. It's a mixture of like, I do both cosplay and art, so there's kind of a mixture of the two going on. This is actually the first time I've tried to do an art stream. I've been meaning to. I'm hoping in the future that I will have a better setup than what's going on here today. Ran into some technical difficulties, but yeah, my channel is like a cosplay art channel. I kind of just put it all under the same umbrella. So I do share like art process videos and things like that, and yeah, definitely hoping to do more art live streams. This was a test today and ran into a lot of issues, but we're gonna figure it out. I'm gonna fix them somehow. Hi Cookie Lover. Love your hair, so pretty. Oh, thank you so much, cat person. Hi Shane. Love your videos, thank you. Welcome back, Joji. Hi, Mr. Dreamify. Boy, is yapping. I know, right? It's a lot to say. I know. Like, he just, yeah, that's the thing. It's like Glenn is like the quieter of the meows. Like, Sid's the louder one, but Glenn will just keep meowing. Like, Sid actually doesn't meow that much. He's just occasionally noisy. But Glenn, once he starts up with the meowing, I can literally hear him still meowing in the distance. I think he's like bothering my roommates now. Like, he didn't get what he wanted out of me, so now he's off with my roommates attempting to get something out of them. Nice try. And he's a cat, so we all know what he wants. He just wants food. That's all he cares about. Love your style. Oh, thank you so much, Crazy Cat Lady. Oh, so glad. Liked and sub. Thank you so much, Cookie Lover. I really, really appreciate it. I really, really do. I've been having a really hard time getting subs lately, so yeah, I really, really appreciate that. I'm hoping it's just bots that like are getting purged. Cause yeah, like I've had a lot of days lately where like I wake up and then I'm like, let's see what's going on over on YouTube, and then I have like less subs than I started with, and I'm like, please tell me like that's just like a bot purge and not like people like unsubing because I did something wrong. Like, I'm sorry. I know my videos aren't always like perfect or anything. I'm doing my best. These teeth are a little trickier because I'm trying to like navigate wires between the teeth. Yeah, it's a little janky. That's okay. Actually, I could probably, I might be able to go back over these teeth with silver later. Like a silver, like metallic pen. That might be cool. We'll see. think that's what I did with the other Mangle illustration, actually. Like, even though, like, the prints I made for it, I only did gold foil, because you can only do one metallic color at a time. On the original, I think it was both gold and silver metallics. So I've got just like a cascade of wires like coming out of the mouth here. Because why not? Huge inspiration from and values into your Mangle cosplay came out. Oh, that's awesome. Would you make a tutorial on how you made your Mangle mask? You know, yeah, this is something I've been pondering lately, because like, so there is a video on this channel. It's just like a short, like 7-minute, like how I made the Mangle cosplay video. But the thing is, it was like my first try with like any long form video. So it's like, I know it's not very good, that video. It's not probably like super informative. I don't even remember how much I talked about the mask. So every now and then I do wonder, like, should I like remake that video? Like, do a more like in-depth like Mangle tutorial video? You know, something else I could also do is like, so the cosplay I'm working on right now is I'm attempting to do a Roxanne Wolf cosplay. And so with her, like, I'm gonna keep up what has now just become like my tradition, I guess, where all my robotic cosplays have masks. So I should probably either like live stream the process of making the Roxy mask, which would then be showing how I made all of them, because there's going to be some similarities in the process, except for Spamton. Spamton's just a whole other, that mask was never again. If that nose ever breaks, I'm gonna scream, because I don't want to make that mask again. It was the worst. But yeah, I could either like live stream it, or at the very least like make sure that I get as much footage as possible on my own time of it. Yeah, because I just don't even know how much footage I even have from when I worked on the Mangle mask. The thing is, I had like no followers back then. Like, I didn't get like any followers or subs anywhere until the Mangle cosplay came out. So like, I didn't film a lot of the making of with that cosplay, because I just thought, like, I didn't know anyone would care. I hate to say it. Like, I kind of just assumed I would share a few videos of that cosplay and get no views and just be like, well, it's okay, I had fun. And then like that would pretty much be the end of it. Obviously that's not what ended up happening. I was extremely shocked by the reaction the cosplay got, and then I started getting followers and I was just like, whoa. But yeah, that's the unfortunate part of it, is that there's not like a whole lot of documentation of it. But like I said, that doesn't mean that I can't like do a better job with that part of things with my next cosplay. Yeah, I should try really hard to like live stream, or at least document the Roxy process more. Yeah, I should have with Circus Baby, honestly, and I didn't. I kind of regret that now. I should make a video though about that. I have enough footage from the making of Circus Baby that I could make a video, and I just haven't gotten around to it. Yeah, we'll see. I do want to like start making some like more long form content in general, and tutorials would be a part of that. So yeah, I do think like even just like a dedicated just like how to make the masks video could be interesting. I could even like, I mean, I could try to like remake the Mangle mask even like in a live stream or a video or something. It might not be identical. I might like not be able to get it exactly the same, but I could probably get it close. I'm willing to do it for Mangle. I'm not willing to do it for Spamton. Never again. Mm-mm. I don't even think I could with Spamton. The drying time on that nose was days. Yeah, and actually I was floating around the idea of making 2 masks for Roxy, because like it would be tempting to do like a regular Roxy and then like a blinded Roxy. So that could also make for interesting tutorials and content if I do it. Like I haven't fully decided yet, like I don't know, I need to think on that one. That's like a lot of work, and it's like I need to make sure that like if I'm going to do that with Roxy that like it's worth it. So yeah, we'll see. I haven't decided yet, but it could be interesting. Oof, we have got a whole set of chompers here. That might actually be enough for the mangled teeth, right? Like, actually, one more. Yeah, I want them to go all the way back. Yeah. That's a lot of teeth. Yeah, you know what? I can also pull this, like, cheek cavity. I don't know what else to call it. I can finally pull that all the way this way. Close the line, so to speak. Yeah, no, sorry, I cut myself off mid-thought there, but that's so awesome though that you've been like following me since the Mangle cosplay came out. That was like 1.5 years ago now. That's wild to think about. Yeah, I like no one, like I like seriously had like no followers or anything back then. It was I feel like everything changed when the Mangle cosplay came around. I don't even know if I would have made like any of the cosplays I've made since then if not for that. Like I probably just would have like, I would have been so slow about things, like, but now like now it's like fun. Like yeah, I don't know, it gave me like the drive I needed to be like, let's take all of this way too seriously. Let's make all the content. Close that line. Ooh, we're just about done with the head. Let me just fill in these dark parts here. Same thing on this side. Yeah, I'm still not sure if I'm gonna keep these like white outlines or not, but it's like I'm gonna keep them just in case for now, but I might end up like darkening these gaps even more later. It'll just depend on the vibes. Okay, so I guess all we have to do then is just like finish this jawline. Let me just make sure I haven't like completely lost track of it. Yeah, I guess that's it. Oh yeah, look at this. We've got like a whole mouth going on now. Do I fill the inside with black or not? At this, the front like area, like here, I think should be red. Sorry. Between the teeth and stuff, but like farther back in the mouth, I could make it black. Maybe. Is that too much black though? I don't know, maybe red would be better though. Because otherwise, I guess like my concern is like too much black in there and it might start to look like Mangle is just kind of missing the inside of the mouth completely. Like it'll just look like a hole, right? Like carved out. It might be a little too much. I think I'm just gonna like leave it like that for now, and then if I want to like fill it in with black later, I can just do that. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I guess like we have a Mangle head. Phew. It's a start. It's a start. Oh, thank you, Ducky. Playboy Bunny Springtrap. Yeah, I did float that idea around. It's because I was trying to decide what to do for Bunny Hutch, which is like a very interesting cosplay event. I'm probably not gonna do it. I think that idea is a bit much. It would be just a really goofy one-off, like I do it for one day and then no one ever sees it again kind of thing. Yeah, I might just take Boozette to Bunny Hutch, honestly. We'll see. We'll see what the situation is when that show comes around. That's not till like end of August, so that's a way out. How did that even come up? I'm so confused. Or you talk about me doing a Springtrap cosplay in general. Yeah, if I do a Springtrap cosplay, I'm just gonna do Springtrap. Yeah, the bunny thing was just like, yeah, that would just be a one-off like joke cosplay for Bunny Hutch. But yeah, I don't know. Right now it's looking like I'm probably just gonna take Boozette to that event. You draw her from Invader Zim. That would actually be a pretty fun like sketch to do in here, since like that is kind of the point of the sketchbook, is just kind of like doing whatever. Favorite cosplay you've done? Honestly, it's Mangle. Mangle's always like my like happy place cosplay. Like anytime I like put that one on, even if I'm like running into technical issues and stuff with it, or like something hurts, which unfortunately is pretty common, like things with that cosplay end up being kind of painful, but like despite all that, like I'm just always like really happy in that cosplay. I'm always like having fun, and just I love the content I make with it and everything. I love everything about that cosplay. But I love all my cosplays for like different reasons. But yeah, Mangle will always just like have like a special place in my heart, you know. But clearly like I'm a Mangle fan in general. Like I don't know. I know I'm like a little biased, right? So whew, yeah, I've been streaming for like 4 hours. We almost got to 100 likes though. That's awesome. I'm surprised because like I've definitely had streams that had like a bigger turnout, or you know, went the way they were supposed to. This one was a mess of technical issues and stuff. Oh, that's right. Since I started the stream over, I have to Well, okay, no, I guess I can just use the same thumbnail that I used before. Yeah, I gotta like add a title and description back in now. Like, that's such a shame. Like, I had like scheduled that other like stream and then had to like just remove it from existence. That's such a bummer. That's okay. I'm glad we were like at least able to like do some of this today. Like, even if it didn't work out, like I didn't want to like ditch the whole process entirely. So yeah, I hope that that was like fun. I guess we can like consider that like a preview of how art streams could maybe go in the future when I actually get the setup to work correctly. Because yeah, it's not ideal to have it done this way, obviously. Very hard to see what I'm doing, but yeah, we can just consider that like this was a test run. I think the cats are getting their second meal now. We might hear a bunch of yelling. Hold on. Yeah, do you hear them? It's happy meowing from them this time though, because they're getting food. Hi, Tyler Edits. Favorite FNAF character apart from Mangle. Who is my favorite after Mangle? Probably Springtrap, honestly. I'm a huge Springtrap fan. Yeah. Springtrap is one of those characters where just like, anytime they show up, I'm like, hey! They're so cool. They're just like objectively cool. I don't know. Just like the design, just everything about it is A+. So creepy, so menacing. Matthew Lillard, just everything A+. You do girl from Invader Zim? Do you mean like cosplay? That'd be a pretty funny cosplay. Most expensive cosplay? I have no clue. It's hard to say how much any of my cosplays cost because so much of it is like thrifted and like I like cut up my own clothes and stuff. Like it's, yeah, weird household items and things. Like stuff like the endo head for Mangle is like just cardboard duct tape. So yeah, I'm not really sure how much any of them cost, really. None of them cost that much. Like, they look a lot, like, fancier than they are. You know, stuff like rhinestones and things can, like, really help me, like, make things look... Like, a good example is, like, so the spear that I have for the Undyne cosplay, I went to a thrift store and I found a $4 lacrosse stick. It was filthy. It was caked in dirt. It was so gross. But I was like, you know, and so I bought it and I took it home and then I yanked the whole lacrosse head off of it, which was really hard actually. Like that thing was like really sealed on there. And then, yeah, I just used a couple pieces of EVA foam for like the head of the spear, just like painted everything blue, did add some rhinestones to it, but yeah, it's like the whole base of that spear was just $4. But that's how I do stuff. I call it junkyard cosplay. So yeah, it's hard to say how much any of them cost or who was expensive. I don't know. Oh, welcome back, Nico. Silly Strawberry Cat, hi. Oh, thank you so much for sharing the link again, Andrew. I appreciate it. Love your artwork. Aw, thank you. Oh, so a bunch of people just showed up. Hi, everyone. Almost at 100 likes. Oh, yeah, we are. We just hit 100 likes. Oh, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it, y'all. I'm surprised. I don't think I've had a live stream hit 100 likes in a while. Like, yeah, I'm trying to remember. Like, I've done live streams longer than this that didn't make it to 100 likes, so I'm glad. Just, I guess that's like a positive way to end this one since the stream like started off on such a bad note, so yay, that's good. Yeah, so yeah, I have been streaming for 4 hours. I managed to get
about as far as like I wanted to today. Like just got the Mangle head. Like, so yeah, the rest of it that I have to tackle is, you know, there's like the neck and everything, the endo head, like fill in the background. Like I want to do colors and metallics. Like there's still a ways to go, but as far as like a 4-hour stream that started off on a total fail and had to be restarted, I'd say this was pretty good progress. So yeah, I'm gonna be taking this to C2E2 this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Then yeah, like people can like actually like flip through it and see what I've got and everything. Gonna just keep working on this. I wish I had more pages for C2E2, but I only just started this sketchbook, so yeah, this is the newest one. I just did this one a few days ago. So yeah, this is a good start. Like I might work on this at my table at C2E2, maybe, but if not, like yeah, we can do another stream and continue this. Circle drawing looks amazing. Hop off now. Keep doing what you do. Oh, thank you so much. Is it pronounced like crazy D? Or is it like crazed? Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I should hop off too. Cause yeah, phew, been at it for 4 hours. And I still have a lot of work left to do for C2E2. Tomorrow is the last day. Like tonight, like the rest of tonight and tomorrow that's it. Like anything I don't have done, like it has to be done because I have to go to the convention center on Thursday to actually set up. So yeah. So yeah. Sorry that this stream was not set up the way that I wanted it to be, but I hope that that was at least fun for y'all, or like entertaining or interesting or something. We'll just consider it an appetizer for future art streams. Yeah. Anyway, I should probably head out, but thank you all so much for being here. Let's make sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah, okay. So yeah, I'm gonna head out, but thank you all for being patient with me, and yeah, the next one will go better, I promise. Bye.